Right, I forgot we were supposed to be talking to Takemi, so instead I accidentally went to Mementos instead to prep up this episode. But hey, I got the rest of the will seeds.
Are you in the palace now, or this is just...
No, this is the Universal Palace.
Okay.
You know, for everybody that you can just go into when there isn't a real palace going on.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I wanted to make sure that I got will seeds. I wanted to make sure that I got all of the, you know, other stuff that you possibly can. So it's like, you know, there was some sort of quest that I had to do. Trust me, it wasn't all that interesting. So, as you do. But yeah, we're going to have to go do one of Takemi's social links at some point in time. Then, I don't know, I'll just decide, whatever.
I love the, like, 9 days. It's like, there's 9 days you're just going to be fucking around.
Oh, yeah, and don't forget that it's just like after that's done, we're not going to actually like immediately go back to the plot or anything.
Well, of course, we need to resolve that entire third arc that we've already basically resolved. What?
Yeah, where it's like we're going to have the single... Wow, I didn't even notice, but I am already at knowledge level 4. Jeez. Getting there.
This is like playing Majora's Mask, except at the end of it, nothing happens. It's just like, well, 9 days until the festival or whatever.
And then the festival comes around, and they're all like, wow, this is a great festival. And then it restarts.
Well, and then you need, like, yeah, then you got to prepare for the next festival. And it's like, well, okay, I'll start doing that.
Yeah,
right on that.
Like, that's... The time limit doesn't really mean anything unless you don't do the palace. Then it is like an actual... It is a game over if you don't actually finish the palace by that point. But it's like... here, all we're looking forward to is just one real quick scene where it's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And everybody's like, Kaneshiro, you're such a shit.
This game would be so much better if the deadlines just fucked off after you beat the boss and instantly resolve the plot line. Now, I have a question. What do you think? Do you think they could just... do you think they could just get away from the plot entirely? What if they just did a game where it's social links and battles? Like, do you think that would be better? Just, like... Even not doing anything smart, just...
I like dungeon crawling, though. I genuinely like the dungeon crawling, and I think the dungeon crawling is just so much better. But it's just like, I do like having a plot. I just want it to not be I just want them to trust me that I would understand stuff better. Also, would it be nice if, you know, it felt like... I mean, you know, that's another big complaint that I've always had with the game, the idea that it's like, it doesn't really feel like we do much of anything. It feels like the universe sort of conforms itself around what the plot is supposed to be and makes sure that we get to that point. Nah, whatever. It's like, you know, that's the whole... No, we already saw this part, too. Did we go back?
No, hold on. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, Barbarians.
Yeah, we already saw this bit. For some reason, I thought we ended at 6:30. I don't know, whatever. Maybe it was right here that we ended last time.
Oh, okay. We ended more like we ended at 7:30 because that was when the Lakers or the basketball game was on.
Jesus Christ, Kawakami, just fucking. Oh wait, that wasn't like a hey dude, you just remind me, hey, I'm still here.
I mean, that was like 3 days ago. I don't know, like 2 days ago in the game.
Oh, I guess this is all stuff that I've already seen before.
Yeah. Why are you here?
No, that was like, yeah, no, she contacted me back on 6/24. She just kind of like, you know, hey, remember I'm here.
Text you back?
Okay, and
I love that the maid is like. Yeah, the maid is so horny. Why is the maid so horny?
Why is the maid so horny? Like, I honestly thought that it's like we were going to be talking about her, like, hey, what's it like, you know, doing sex work and whatever like that. And it's just like, no, she's just super horny for you.
Well, we're expediting it because we got extra shipping money. It's an option on the website.
Do you want this series to last until 2025? We're going to... Look, here's the thing. We are going to go back to regular format after we get to the fourth dungeon. It's cool.
I mean, the thing is, like, we're just trying to get to Danganronpa killing Harmony. I mean, we can't get there until we get past Persona 5. Like, you got your translation, that you want to do with that. So it's like we can't just like keep doing Persona. I'm sorry, but the money ran out. Like we got an expedited shipping request to get this done as soon as possible, and to actually ship Doc and myself, and we also got an order to do the Danganronpa. Somebody paid like
Oh god, nobody has suggested Danganronpa yet.
Really?
Oh boy.
No,
I think the
not
new
even
FNAF
the-
game is more about the books and the FNAF VR than the normal games. I mean, that makes sense. The FNAF VR was sort of like a soft reboot of the series in some way. The books, I got no idea.
Okay.
It's like I'm interested. I talked before about how I got a lot of respect for like the weird lore of the FNAF games, and like Scott Cawthon seems to just generally be a pretty cool dude. But like I don't know anything about the books, so that's gonna be interesting. FNAF VR was made by a different company than the other. Well, the other games were all just made by Scott Cawthon. They were kind of, I mean, you know, they played like a game made by a single person. Well, anyway, Danganronpa is shit. I will stand by my opinion forever. By the way, I do like having a social link that actually goes into the other world. Usually they just kind of ignore that this place exists outside of, you know, the main plot line. That said, once again, Yusuke is just the biggest, most pretentious ass.
Yeah, I mean, at least he's kind of like thinking about, oh, you know, I'm kind of depressed because, you know, that guy who raised me turned out to be such a shit. But
yeah, no, that's entirely reasonable. But it's like his talk about, it's more the talk about like how he has to find like pure beauty and everything that's making me roll.
yeah,
my
I only
eyes.
want to know what true sadness is.
What is the matter?
Yes.
It's a Cowboy
Okay,
Bebop
okay.
reference. It's from the Real Folk Blues. I mean, it's not. I don't know Japanese, but I actually probably would be able to sing like part of it if I got like the lyrics in front of me.
Well, yeah, probably. I mean, I don't, you know.
Kanto no kanashimi wo.
Doc, how would you do a visual novel like you would read anything out loud? It would be like this. We would be doing it like this right now. We're doing it
what?
like this right now. This is a visual novel. Are you noticing this? I'm
it's a
reading
visual
the text
novel,
on
or-
screen while also doing commentary. What?
In the Japanese, I believe it's like a visual key. That's what the term is.
Let's go.
Is it? Oh, is this like an actual fight in the middle of a social link? Hey, this
a
is
social
like
disease.
this is like kind of a big difference of like what you would expect. Okay, I'm actually kind of liking this just from the fact that it's not the exact same. Main character sits here and listens to somebody talk for 10 minutes and then that's it.
Yeah, honestly, it's not like it's like he's having an active role in the conversation, but it's hey. It's
Oh,
better
fuck
than-
no. Did you see what he was saying before? But like, hey, did we like actually going into mementos? We're like actually fighting characters? This is kind of cool.
Don't get your hopes up. Why would you do that to yourself?
Ah,
You know
you're
what the
right.
game is.
You're right.
Become too passionate.
It's just gonna go back to
I'm
the
glad
same
you
thing after this is
Have my
over.
thanks.
Yeah.
Maybe the formula is gonna change up. Yeah, you're with that hope again.
No, I'm my own person. What?
I was
Who's Theo,
referring
by the
to
way?
Van Gogh's brother,
Oh, Theo Van Gogh. I don't know.
Oh,
Van Gogh did not
Marvin
achieve
Van
fame
Gogh.
in his lifetime, but found
The
an
slimes didn't even
admirer
get to
and
attack.
supporter in his
Well,
brother.
yeah. I mean, I had their weaknesses like right in my pocket right there. But the other thing is that they are fairly low-level enemies. I'm pretty sure I could probably have done Yusuke's plotline or his social link a lot earlier. I just, didn't.
hey, it's your brother Theo Van Gogh. I got some artists you need to look at. It's my brother Vincent. I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet.
No, that's also like, that's not how the quote. Whatever.
I know. I'm inverting it because I was.
I think it's a 1985 mall setting, which connects back to the books, and that connects back to the blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean it is convoluted, but I mean as if you have like 20 games in a franchise, that's just kind of all admirer. I don't really admire you.
There are many who are willing to
Blah
deal
blah
with
blah. E.
eccentricity.
T. C. Period.
By the way, what's in your hand? A card?
Yeah, we've gotten them before. Again, you probably could have done this social link immediately after the Madarame Palace. It's just,
Whenever I see blank paper, I have the urge to draw something on it.
Okay.
May I?
That's such a deep artist thing to do. You know,
Oh, yeah, you're,
So-
this
high
guy.
school artist, like just whenever I see blank paper, I just want to draw on it. That actually seems pretty realistic. It's like, well, that's so deep. You're always creating art.
A satisfactory result.
What is it? I got a whole bunch of
Brief.
blank cards, by the way,
Not
Yusuke.
bad, wouldn't you say? Soon enough, my
Maybe you could
slump
draw
will
it
be a
instead of
thing
talking. Or is it not so?
Oh, right arm. I will actually take that. I think that's the,
Turn into a real skill card?
how do you know what a skill card is? Anyway. Yeah, that will definitely be useful. Rikarm is the one that allows you to revive
Would you mind
party
helping me
members.
further?
Not the main
Yeah.
character.
If I
Well,
can
the main
overcome
character's
this
too
slump,
important.
I
He's
should
too
be able to
important.
aid our group like earlier.
If he dies,
Perhaps even more
his
so.
soul cannot actually go to heaven or hell because it's actually a part of Baphomet's soul.
You should have
This is a
named
reference to
Ryuji
another
thing.
video
Why
game.
don't we act as the thieves we are
Ryuji
and
makes
strike
more
a deal?
sense as Sans. He's really cool. Or I guess he's more
As a-
vampire.
no, he does not make more sense as San.
It makes more
single
sense than
Sans.
you. Makes more
Promise your
sense,
returns will be
relatively
well worth
speaking.
your cooperation.
An artist,
Just in-
TM, restricted, copyrighted, all rights reserved. I mean, I don't know. As always, there is that whole question of just like, have the Persona writers actually talked to an artist before? Actually, that's more likely than usual, at least.
What? I thought that was pretty realistic with the
Multiple cards
like,
were
oh yeah, you
discovered
know,
among
my
your
soul,
belongings,
like I've got to
replicas of
express
the
my
same
soul.
design.
Yeah, I
good.
suppose. I mean, I think it's laying it on a bit thick, but we are talking about Persona here.
Oh hey, here's Sai to
I don't
just
have a
like,
clue how
you
these
know,
cards
take
were
away any
used, but
possible
someone
tension from the
proficient in the
main
arts
story
was
that's
close
already
to you.
taking like 100 hours, and the
I'm-
only possible thing it has
What were
going
you
for
I
it
wouldn't
is
even
its-
really say
person do?
tension. I would just say, hey, did you think that this plot line was going too smoothly? Yeah, don't you think we should shake it up and really take you out of what's happening right now?
I am thou.
Shut up. Emperor. I will definitely do some duplication of skill cards, though. That is going to be pretty useful.
Oh, I see. So
Yusuke
Yusuke is gonna be able to like draw the cards.
Yeah, I've gotten a whole bunch of those blank cards already from drops
That's
or
cool.
like chests. It's like I didn't actually know what you're supposed to do with them until now.
That'll be
Contact you
useful
once
as
it's
hell.
done.
Yeah, because it's just like being able to like customize your persona even more is, well, that's an important part of the game.
So it'd be
They've come a long way since the OG days of Persona, where it's just like it was just completely
in no
random as to what skills would be inherited after you fuse them and everything like that.
So I got a question. So is this game satisfactorily difficult for you? Because like, okay,
Oh,
so
you didn't even see the part. I actually had to like go and like it was actually legitimately difficult getting through the rest of the dungeon, getting the rest of Kanashiro's palace in the Japanese version. This is being played on the English version right now is being played on the easiest difficulty possible because, you know, it's about the translation stuff.
yeah.
But like the Japanese version, I'm playing on the most difficult level possible, and it is legitimately pretty difficult.
That's good to know. I mean, because it's like all this mechanic stuff, it doesn't really matter unless you're actually being challenged and find it interesting and stuff.
Oh, trust me, on the back end, I am having a lot of fun customizing Persona and like making the most powerful ones possible, and you know, making ones for every situation. But at the same time, it's like, do you want to see me like just looking at stats and being like, this one is weak to fire, so I do need to get something that will resist fire for this particular persona. It's like that's you know, like one of those baseball statistics things, you know.
No, okay. So here's an Undertale question: why is Sans so fucking powerful? I never did the genocide. process.
Main character privileges, you know.
Well, yeah, but I mean, is there like an in-universe
Okay.
explanation?
I could honestly go for either Ishiko or Kawakami right now. I'm gonna say probably people are gonna say Kawakami, but
all those ones, they do make me laugh.
Yeah, it's like no, main character is just the main character. I don't think there's ever any sort of actual explanation for it or anything like that. They're just the main character. Whatever.
I'm actually asking about Sans in Undertale.
Oh, Sans in Undertale? He was a protege of W.D. Gaster, who was the premier royal scientist before Alphys. After before Alphys was.
Okay.
And that's why he had like a very high technology, like the Gaster blasters, which he uses in his fight.
Okay.
As well as the secret lab that you can find behind his house.
Okay.
It was him and Papyrus, but Papyrus is he's that guy.
Yeah. I mean,
he didn't really get as much. Anyway, what were we even saying now?
Learn how to cook.
Apparently, the bits I sent yesterday didn't come through. Hey, thanks, by the way. Okay, let's just go with Kawakami. I think
those are suitably ridiculous. I like the Kawakami plotlines for how over the top.
I wanted them to be better. I was actually interested in just like, so Kawakami, you're doing a part-time job where, again, it's like it's sex work. And I'm just curious, it's like, where are we going to go with that? Like, going to talk about the trials and tribulations of that sort of thing? We're going to talk about your own prejudices by other people, which has also been a big part of the game and everything. And it's like, no, it's horny maid.
Yeah. It's actually funny because a lot of these characters you could say that for. Like, oh, you've got somebody who's a doctor who's kind of like a lot of these people. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like a lot of the social links are from people who are basically the socially outcast. Like the
absolutely. I think that was absolutely intentional, but it's just like, Oh, and I guess with no bond up, I guess. So whatever.
This is like Dickens, if written, I don't know. I guess the obvious joke would be
if written by somebody that was very horny.
Yeah. But it's like,
but like
it's
not the fun kind of horny, just like the sleazy kind of horny.
Yeah.
I that's exactly what I said when we first saw Kawakami dressing up as a maid, where it's just like, hey, this is gonna be the fun kind of horny. It's not the fun kind of horny. Horny maid, what's she doing? Is she saying she's just a student?
There's so many different things about, okay, well, she's a sex worker in Tokyo who basically is incredibly poor. Like, she has to do this to
extremely poor, but it's also one of those things where it's just like, I think that's like, it's still a job that she seems to love, because otherwise it's like, why would you do that particular work as a part-time job moonlighting?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, like, she's so horny as a maid, but she's also like, she's also like really spiteful when you actually call her. She's like, okay, she's basically teasing the main character. Like,
yeah,
I'm not actually going to flex with you. I'm not even going to clean your apartment very well, but you're going to pay me. And it's going to be this weird blackmail situation.
I mean, it's
double
it's just
blackmail.
like, they could have done so much more with it, but instead they're just like, nah, it's got to be horny.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's got to be the horniness.
Oh.
I'm hornier than a fucking triceratops. We're all kinds of horny. Oh, there's a fun kind of horny? Yeah, flirty rather than sleazy. There's a big difference. What do we got here? Getting guts up quite a bit. And I'm going to be trying to push that as much as possible.
I mean, I even like the whole thing with the glamour. Is that explained in universe, or are we just
No. It's a wish fulfillment game. You know this.
I didn't know that.
It's always been. All right. Well, if you're at there right now.
Link, like it's just the class.
Wait, what?
So that was the whole social link with Kawakami.
Oh, yeah, that's one of the. No, the social link there. I didn't have enough points to upgrade the level yet, but that second thing, that was the perk of it.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that was only last night that I could do that.
Okay.
I thought so, but well, who else do we have to go? There's still plenty of other, like Yusuke. I suppose I could do more. Do we care all that much about going for more Yusuke?
We don't, but let's just finish his fucking.
Oh, he's good. We're only at rank 1 right now of 10.
Yeah, let's
I mean,
get
we're
it
at like
done.
rank 7 with Ryuji.
Hell yeah. Fuck yes.
That's
You don't
why
wanna
we're
be
actually
stuck
getting
with-
somewhere with it.
Well, the thing is, if you get to rank 10 with Ryushi, then you have to do like Yusuke for the rest of it. Like, that sucks.
Oh, that is true. we can't rush the good ones after all. We gotta go we gotta sprinkle like a Ryuji or even like a Yoshida, who I've been liking quite a bit.
Who's Yoshida again?
With Yusuke or a Takemi. What the fuck?
They clearly just applied like the.
Why is it
Photoshop
so
filter.
huge?
Isn't that squiggly filter from Photoshop though?
Yeah, it looks like a squiggly filter from Photoshop.
Like they took some great piece of art. Like maybe they just took like a picture of a cherry blossom.
I mean, splotches of red and black those are the game's colors.
Yeah. Like I think they took a persona. Like maybe they took a picture of the freaking Joker and then just used like some Photoshop filters on there or something.
Just took a picture of like the pause screen.
Yeah.
I mean, no, not the liquefy tool. Anything but the liquefy tool. Yusuke, what the fuck does that have to do with desire? Especially because for the most part, desire, as it's been represented in the game so far, has been very obvious. Like,
Honestly, this sounds like me describing like all the lessons that I've learned from playing Rocket League. It's like, oh yeah, you know, I understand like the nature of competition and society.
you know what? Yusuke, big thumbs up. Keep going for it, dude. Whatever.
I can't see what. By the way, keep painting those blank cards.
It's like 15 Foxies and a quadrillion Bonnies. Oh, so many Bonnies. I mean, Pop Goes, of course, had the Shadow Bonnie. Rux Fusfashi could be a big character in that. And Springtrap, of course. It's weird how Freddy, the namesake character of the series, has kind of gotten overshadowed, at least slightly, by Bonnie. Like, and the puppet, of course. By the time that the Pizzeria Simulator came out, it was like Molten Freddy was kind of like a throwaway character compared to Baby, compared to Lefty, and of course Springtrap. It's like, he was there. Anyway, that's nothing to do with anything, but it's just like, I don't know. If I actually did do a FNAF game, it's like, there's stuff to talk about.
All right.
Why are we talking about FNAF? I like talking about FNAF. Fuck you.
So, I'm just wondering with you said this is like a wish fulfillment. How much does that just explain a lot of the writing?
Like, it's like 50%, but there's no reason why they should be extending it so much. Wow,
I see.
thanks. Love
So
you
in other
too.
wo-
I love you too. Hey, it's tough love. Whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're already doing enough, man. I don't even have you on the team anymore. If you do, it's going to be recommended at some point. Well, at least it'll be like a single episode game. It'll be easy to do comparatively. And stuff like the Final Fantasy games that have gotten suggested, those ones are going to take a while. I can always go for like a nice little filler arc as far as a FNAF game goes.
Hey, hey!
Maybe we should, but what do we got on the IM right now? Nah, not a job. I don't want to do a job. Sajiro's not interested. Fine, let's just go.
Go to bed. Or,
Nope. I was just about to delete that bot too.
Oh.
Shut up, Morgana.
Okay.
I got like 4 city cat armor. What? Who? Wait, what? Who is the ogress? Obviously supposed to be Anne. Any opinion? Oh, that is equipment for cats.
How about Sooty Elder's armor? I don't know. Don't care.
Maybe I should go with the gold smudges because those are clearly the ones from the.
Are the Yuri Shiros? Is that what Yusuke wears?
I have no idea.
Okay. I'm assuming they are because that sounds like it's like an ancient
Hey, hey.
form of like a kimono kind of thing or something like that. That's just a guess though.
Maybe.
Because the fact that they're not translated, that's why I'm guessing that.
No, they're translated exactly. I've known about this.
Well, you know, I mean, but it's like it's still a Japanese
Let's
word.
head back.
That's what I'm saying. So it's got to be like, let me fucking look this up instead of just speculating, spouting off. What is it again? Is it like Yaroshira?
Wait, I don't actually remember what you're talking about. I wasn't paying attention enough.
The item of clothing.
I wasn't paying attention enough again.
Okay, fair enough. It's fine.
I'm still I'm busy looking at the FNAF lore in chat right now again.
Okay, fair enough. That's
Okay, fine, you got me. I mean, Jacko Bonnie's not really canon. But anyway. Yeah? Is there a fishing minigame in this? Is there a fishing minigame in this one? Because I did not like the fishing minigame in Persona 4. Well, alright.
That's the kind of thing you can have hope for.
All right.
It was quite difficult, actually, back in Persona 4. Also, you caught a fish that was like 3 times larger than yourself. In like a drainage ditch sort of thing in front of the town.
Hey.
But that was the only one that was really difficult. Ryuji, we are evil, or not really. That's not true at all. No? What? Yeah, when I put my hair down and I take my glasses off, dude, she's all that here?
Look at how fucking bored we. I love that, like those like sprites.
Well, yeah. Wait, who's? Oh.
Jeez.
Why are you here? Are you just following me at this point? Like, yeah, whatever. Just much in the same way that, much in the same way that Sakura keeps telling me that I'm not going to have much time to study in the real world. That's not true.
To be fair, everybody said that to me all the time when I was growing up.
And now look at me. I'm trying to shirk my studying duties by blasting through the series in some big streams. Really moving up in the world.
Real?
This is your job, yo.
Yeah. No, not even gonna say it. Yeah. Are you not jaded at this point in time? Have you seen the parts where people just kind of come up to us on the street and harass us all the time? He really is the Joker. He really is the Cattler.
Whoa.
I really like her character.
What a weird video game. Hey, cool.
Want to head back?
I'd like to remind you that I'm not married. Ugh. Don't call her Master Kawakami. Oh, that's a good point. We should probably not do that. Well, anyway, do we got anything else interesting on the IM? Yep, we're going to do Yoshida.
Don't call her a Master Kawakami, but she's sure a Master Cow.
I really
She's more
thought
like
that
a
you were going to
fish.
say she's been here for years.
Okay.
The most important thing is
Oh.
I.
So what's the dumb garbage that we got this time? Wow. Once again. Oh my god.
No
Okay,
good
maybe this plot line is starting to turn around a little bit. Did you just say the most important thing is yes? They all got like their own miniature phrase whenever they talk here. This is so stupid. Oh my god.
No good Torah sounds like a nickname that Trump came up for Yoshida in 2015 during the Republican debates.
I mean, it's Dame Tora in Japanese. It rolls out the tongue a little bit better.
Yeah.
How would a washed-up politician be any good content? This is Persona 5.
Is no good Torah a reference to how his name is Yoshida? Like it's a
No.
okay, because like I was thinking, I was like, okay, good.
Nope. Not entirely incorrect though. Let's not get into the specifics of the weird stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we talking politics? Persona 5 politics. It's
It's not really politics.
in the same way that a clown is like a human, these politics are like real world politics.
Yeah. Well, that's because of all the trenchant satire. It's like the Joker.
You might be able to mistake them at a distance, but when you actually get up close.
That is a terrible analogy. That doesn't make
Think
any
about it though.
When you get up close, you realize that clowns aren't human. Is that what you're saying?
I'm calling Persona 5 a bunch of clowns.
Yeah, it's basically, you've heard of clown college. This is clown high school, folks.
Whatever. Wait, what? And you just... Okay. It's me, Benzo Kuramoto, and I've come here to tell you that I'm suing you for the money back.
Of course, I'm his lawyer.
On bad terms? Yeah, I'll say, considering that Kuramoto, what is it, stumped for him? What is a political term?
Stumped, yeah, that's the right word.
Okay, yeah, stumped for him, and then it's like, he gotten huge, enormous, issues right now, to the point that it's like, people are filming him in hopes that he says something stupid.
What?
Yeah? I mean, to be fair, at least he is Toranosuke is at least somewhat more respectable these days. So, okay, maybe again, the plot for this is turning back around even more. It's just spinning rapidly. I'm getting kind of into it again. We'll see.
So he's been hospitalized, and
Well
he's
then, I'll see you again.
and he's talking about Toranosuke. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, in like an enemy way or like a friend way?
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
Think about it.
Cool.
We actually got like some subtlety going on here.
Yeah. Got some ambiguity.
Wow. Persona 5. Spinning for 100 hours in a circle. By the way, did you hear that Nightmare BB was actually canon to the story? Yeah, he was supposed to be like they set up the FNAF 4 stuff inside of the no. They set up the FNAF 4 stuff inside the sister location thing when you actually look at like the map. What a weird deal. I don't even know. That's one of those things where it's like things get very convoluted if you're actually trying to parse out the storyline.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Incredible superstar. Well, anyway, we got another one of these things.
How about you?
How many days does February have?
I don't know, man.
Julius Justice Caesar, obviously. I mean, you know that.
Okay. I mean, I assume so, but that baseline reference, is that what that is? I always just remember I only remember Amplitude, and whenever you moused over that song in the Amplitude like song list, the preview was always, oh my god, Incredible Superstar. That's why that's always what I think of immediately. What the fuck is that voice line? I mean, she doesn't get like full voice line, so you know.
Nice going.
I must be very smart. I mean, I do have a rank 4 intelligence. Or knowledge, I suppose. It's baseline by Karashi. Okay, I'll have to go look up that song eventually, because I haven't heard it in like 20 years. Lasagna 5. Yes, we are playing Lasagna 5 right now.
Now then.
Oh, boy. So, yeah, even before we get into the new plot line, we got, like, tests to do.
Okay, so they just conveniently made it giving you a busy work in school. That actually seems kind of too realistic.
Too realistic?
Yes.
Okay.
But
I should probably actually like.
What would you like?
I don't understand
Thank you.
why
What would you
they're
like?
why are they in school on July 4th though? That doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, they should be celebrating America. What are they doing? Kindness increases your reading speed. Yeah, okay. Sure. We'll just go for another study sesh then once again.
Nice.
Rain gives you extra intelligence game.
Oh.
I just skip past it here. It's not like I'm going to be getting too much of anything else anyway. Marty, I swear to God. What did you say? I wasn't paying attention. Again.
I didn't say anything.
Right, July 4th. Celebrating America,
yeah.
studying hard so they can migrate to increase the USA GDP. Good. That's exactly the sort of can-do attitude we need in America. Yeah, no, we can be absolutely sure of that. What are you fucking talking about?
Well, I mean,
this is again what I was talking about, where they're just gonna keep trying to convince you that maybe it didn't actually work. Blah blah blah.
Well, the thing is, that would be fine if there was a real chance that would happen. A, and if B, they didn't stretch it out for 10 days.
Well, no, they're gonna stretch it out for 10 days. Yeah. Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. None of this matters. This doesn't matter. None of this matters. Oh, I'm worried that something different is going to happen in this plot line. And things might be interesting.
This game is actually, I know it's sold across the world, but it's actually just an intelligence test for Japanese teenagers. It's actually this is how they determine who goes to technical college, who gets to go on in their education after high school.
Man. Fucking slamming people in tech.
I just mean since you said I'm worried, if you had been a Japanese teenager, you would not have been allowed to go into school. They just would have stopped you the next day when you tried to go to class, and it's just no, sorry, your education's kind of done here. We tried.
You can't save any more face. You said what you said.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's much better than the cram school now. It's a lot more precise, really.
I can't wait until we get more popular. This is the most important thing on my mind.
Indeed.
I don't like that they're discriminating against those with too much hope in their hearts. Oh yeah, maybe they'll do it better this time. No. Figure it out, kid. It's not getting any better.
Yeah, I think everybody kind of understands that Afton is in Ultimate Custom Night being tortured by Golden Freddy. It's that one, surprisingly enough, despite being very weird, it's people have kind of solved, which is interesting. That's nothing to do with anything, but once again, it's I'm kind of actually turning back to FNAF occasionally because I'm oh, fuck this game. Well, I do have a slime, so I think Ryuji is going to be, you don't want to do it too quickly, but, Yeah. All right, what do we got? There's no way. There's no way they're gonna believe you. They hate you, dude. They're probably not even gonna show. Eh? Oh, right. We were doing that. I forgot about that. Not that it really matters. It's like people don't like Yamauchi anyway, and for good reason. He's a real shit, but it's like still.
I fucking love that Ryuji's like actually getting smart. Like he might be the smartest character.
He's just doing the exact same thing the Makoto tried to do when she fucked up super hard. I love the Pasta 5 tangents. This is where we're going. Persona to Pasana to Lasagna to Pasta 5. All right, wait a second. Were you trying to date both of us at the same time?
Nah.
It's a real classic sitcom situation here. No, I was going to say, it's like, wait, are they not actually going to show the entire thing? It's like, yes. They are. Oh, no, they're going to do the entire thing. Wow.
That's fine. That's fine. You don't, I mean, because...
Oh, geez, back to this shit. Yeah, well, still got 100 hours. Yes, he's stupid, and he talks and much like every character in this game, he's talks solely in exposition. Are you, like, eating or something in the background?
I'm just screwing around in Rocket League right now. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could hear it. Here, I won't stop doing it, but I'll move my microphone away.
Because I know that you will just try to like slam down. When we try to do, okay, so here's the thing. When we've done like streams in the past when I was actually over at his place, he would just sometimes like make an entire bowl of soup and sit down and be like, okay, let's start recording.
Well, I mean...
like a big ass bowl of soup, and he's like, all right, I'm done. Let's start it up.
Come on, man.
Yep. But I would eat quickly.
You didn't eat that. If you wanted to eat quickly, you would have done it before I got over to your place.
Never.
I remember when Marty just went to eat a bowl of kimchi. Yeah, I remember that too. He just kind of got up and he's like, I'm going to eat this kimchi now.
I don't even really like it that much.
It's kimchi. You should have got the spicy stuff. Indoc complained about the smell. Have you ever smelled kimchi before?
It smells delicious.
No, it smells like you opened up a big old jar of pickles and shoved it in my face.
Well, I guess, you know what they say, de gustibus, no accounting for...
How's the cheese season? I have eaten significant. Yesterday I had some Havarti on bagels, which was pretty good.
That's good.
It actually still smells like garlic around here.
Probably my entire kitchen smells like garlic when it doesn't smell like trash.
I see.
Well, it smells like garlic and coffee around here right now.
Yeah.
Probably what I smell like most of the time, too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's me, Dr. Inferno Firebird. Now I'm turning into a vampire. Not a Wario. I guess Wario has become a vampire quite a few times.
Vampires would smell like garlic, and then I'm like, I thought about it for 2 more seconds, and I'm like, oh, no, that doesn't make sense. That's...
It's me, Dr. Acula. By the way, speaking of those sort of crossovers, go look up a video for, I don't remember, some sort of accounting software where Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, Wario, etc., is a rapping Dracula.
Well,
it's pretty great.
that's pretty neat, yeah.
That was unnecessary.
The Dracula man.
Wow. Ryuji, you forgot that everybody in this world is terrible. Wow. Okay.
I didn't...
What? You know what? If this is what it takes, whatever.
And this padding with your shirt makes it extra soft. I can do this for hours.
Well, yeah, you know what? Okay, things turned out for the best, I guess.
Well,
I guess. You know
Now
what?
I gotta wear
Sure.
a big steak over my eyes.
Whatever. You know what? Whatever. There's a Dracula rap. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah, the guy who made Monster Mash made a bunch of sequels.
Of course he did. I
Trying
mean,
to recapture that commercial success. Obviously,
oh
he
no,
didn't.
oh no. There
What?
was a Mr. Show sketch about it.
Yeah, that's right. Also, it was based on fact. Like, you can look up the guy, and yeah, he absolutely tried to do that.
It's just like, I didn't want to say it because it's like we have gone over so many Mr. Show sketches in the course of this series, but it's like, yeah,
Mr. Show is a great show.
it is a great show.
By the way, yeah, I need to watch the Bob and David thing because I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either, but I mean, it's also like one of those things. Hey, endure, nice.
all right.
This video is just stupid 80s. And you can also hear him, like, okay, you can also, like, hear a little bit of Mario in there, too, when he's doing it, which is pretty great. It's like,
See ya.
Doc, your age is showing. It's always showing.
You're showing years old.
Yep, I'm showingly years old. I'm reeling in the years.
Stolen
So,
away the
case
time?
closed? Yeah, that sucks, but I can't really say that I expected it to turn out any other way. Didn't expect them to beat the shit out of you, though.
I thought that was really funny. He's like, well, if you guys are still mad at me, then why don't you just hit me right here in the kiss here? Hey,
And-
ow, what the fuck? I guess.
It's like, well, I guess I... And he's not even like, hey, stop. He's like, well, I guess I did say this. All right, Ichigo, let's go. I want to see where this is going right now.
Just hit me one time. Just hit me, motherfucker. If you're so mad, just hit me right here, right in my fucking face.
Right in my big fat fucking face. I want it. Look at these deliciously punchable lips.
Hey, maybe we should stop. This guy seems like he's well. He said to keep punching him. Like I don't want to stop if he's liking.
Oh,
it.
now
I mean,
kick me in the dick a few times. That's the good stuff.
Can we just forgive this guy? I feel
No,
really
keep
uncomfortable.
kicking me.
Okay,
Oh, don't worry, my pants are wet with blood. Okay, and now we've gone a little too far.
Yeah. After all, like once you get your pants wet with blood, there's not really any good reason to continue. It's pretty injured.
Yep. So anyway, hey, what's going on in chat right now? Oh boy, it looks like nobody's posted anything in chat for quite a while, actually. And I guess that's kind of weird. Don't really know what to think of it.
I don't read the chat too much because these people are degenerate even by your standards.
No, they're not.
Even
I'm
by
so
our
much more
standards.
degenerate than them.
That's what, yeah, that they say that about you. They say, oh yeah, we're more, Dark's not as corrupted as us.
Oh yeah?
I'm not
Nah,
trying to turn this
maybe
into a
shouldn't go any
competition.
farther than
I
that.
think I'm trying to say that this is already a pretty solid competition you guys are having here.
No, anyway, hey, what's going on here? We're still playing a video game.
Oh, I haven't even been.
Yeah, no, everybody's also saying that I'm the most immature out of anybody.
Immature, yes, but not corrupted, I would say.
And once again, hey guys, you want to go back to covering politics? Have you seen Doc's reaction when somebody made him play Risk of Rain 2? Well, you mean like all 10 hours of it on the stream itself? It was endless. Doc, did you actually see FNAF Security Breach? I have not at all. I just know about it.
By the way, ask about this incident. It sounds like this storyline is heating up a little bit too.
I know the feeling. Stop trying to get the teenager drunk. Oh, it's for the article.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about that incident. Oh, wait. Damn it.
No, I don't care about the incident.
You don't?
Whatever. It's gonna be something dumb.
Yeah, probably, but at least it's something.
Fine. Acting like teenagers don't drink. This one doesn't.
It's true.
He is straight edge as all hell.
All right.
It goes with
Is
this
this on
whole
probation?
white bread personality.
I said.
What? No, you're a bar.
That is pretty weird. Like being at a
I
booth.
guess she is pretty drunk at this point, so that's sort of excuse that might actually fly.
Yeah, that might. Yeah. If you're drunk enough to believe that the bar is out of alcohol, you're drunk enough not to need any more alcohol.
Well, then.
It's true.
Like that's the first thing they teach you in bartender school. It's just look,
It's like
there's a lot
bullshit excuses to get people to stop drinking.
Really?
Yeah, if they accept any of these excuses, they're definitely way too drunk to drink anymore anyway.
I love this line. I love this line. Anyway. Yeah, Hifumi, we should go talk to them or whatever.
It's actually cool to play chess, you guys.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, it's not totally grandpa ass.
That's some Mr. Show ass dialogue, like, you know, where fucking Bob Odenkirk is like a
Oh.
grandpa who plays chess to
Well, that's the
teens.
only thing we know about
Good
Hifumi.
morning.
How many subs would it take for you to play the Security Breach trailer on stream? Probably none. I'll just do it after the stream.
What is Security Breach?
Oh, that's the new FNAF game we were talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mementos. It does the thing. All right, well, we'll just blast through this one because, like I said, we should have already done it. I just forgot.
I like that you're
just
like,
add this.
of all the people you could choose to do a medical trial on, like literally, I hadn't really thought about it, but somebody who's going across the city constantly, like somebody who's literally has supernatural powers, including supernatural charisma, including, you know, being mixed up in crime, being mixed up in the law, and also, you know,
What?
I just mean he's not exactly like the single person sample you'd want to have a clinical trial. Like the kind of person who goes around.
Yeah, he's not. Look, again, this is not real medical anything. This is nothing.
I know. and
None of
even on
this is
those
anything.
ridiculously low standards, it still doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense even at its own terms. That's what I'm saying.
It's like Takemi's plot is just kind of.
I have a different maid.
No, we'll just say it's good because I need those brownie points, you know. Oh my god, you're terrible. I hate you, Kawakami. You're the worst. I was curious. Whatever. Or Joker is an Omega simp. Why can't it be both? Fuck off, Kawakami. Turn around on her so much.
Jeez.
What? What? Why? They're clearly targeting much larger targets than people in the school at this point in time. Like she's hot, but she can fuck up. Yeah, but she is hot, though. This is where we're going. Yeah, I'll request you more often. You know what? Now we're gonna. You know what? Now we are gonna play the Omega Simp. I'm gonna do it.
What?
Also, I do want to make sure that I am actually going to be getting, more. I'm gonna make sure that I actually do get more points here so that we can continue this plot line already. And we lost the other guy, by the way. He's gone. I guess his computer crapped out again. Great stuff. Great, I'll collect points while sleeping then. Go for it. Master Owo? No. Yes, get points. Just tell her what she wants to hear. Yes. Are you back?
I'm back.
Okay, what? Did your computer die again or something?
Yeah, it did. Hold on, let me get through this condom commercial, and then I'll be able to. Which is apparently.
I tried to turn off those commercials. I tried. I actually looked for turn off the pre-roll ads, and it's not there. I don't.
I like that. I don't think this would even be a problem, but it's literally condoms that are aimed at gamers during a pandemic. I don't know what the market is for that, but apparently it's your major demographic according to Twitch's analytics.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's condoms and it's on this website that looks like a gamer screen. Make sure you're leveled up.
Twitch has listened, everybody.
If you know what I mean.
Twitch has been watching our stream. Hooray!
Just to be clear.
Hey, are there any wrenches in here right now? Hi guys. I didn't realize you were watching. Yes, as if gamers need condoms. They're entirely sterile. And
That's
immune
true.
to disease. Are they neon green? Yes, they also have LEDs in them.
They're immune to diseases of but except for anger. They're always mad.
Oh yeah. No, they suffer from heart disease like no other demographic.
Yeah, but they can't get sick.
Mountain Dew flavored. Also, the relative acidity of Mountain Dew. It works as a spermicide.
I mean, well, that's just what they're really saying is that they actually put Mountain Dew in there.
Yep, the sugar in any sort of sensitive body part is not good. You will get an infection.
Well, I mean, it's basically just bacteria fuel. It's gamer
Fuel your
for
bacteria with electrolytes, but please try and stop it from being so goddamn sugary.
And when I said it's fuel for bacteria, I'm like, oh, it's gamer fuel for bacteria. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
For all the gamer bacteria.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that classic bacteriophage picture, except it's holding a controller. Yes. Anyway, we could taste love.
All those things, the virus receptors on the outside of the COVID molecule, those were actually just joysticks.
I should have known. You're not in character. Just say thanks. Like I said, we're gonna go with the simple stuff. No. I mean, look, I'm barely paying attention to the game. Do you expect me to really be improving myself a whole lot? Yeah, I could. And I have. You should have seen the first plot line.
Considering how much you spend on me, you must have a lot of money to spend.
Yeah, I do. I get it from magical human subconsciousness. I raid people's brains, and I sell the junk I find in there.
Cardigan.
So your Q rating is 23.1%. Does that go up like as you make social links, or is that just like what do you do?
No, it goes up as we complete palaces, basically. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a plot line related
I
thing.
hope we can avoid.
Do you think that we're gonna be fine?
I think we're
Expected
gonna be
from someone
fine.
who's been through
personally.
this 3 times already.
Yorker will destroy the Japanese economy, yeah, just by stealing gamer condoms from people's brains.
If you say so, then. Yes, I'm sure it'll go.
No, we're
well.
not stealing brains. We're not mind flayers. We're just stealing, objects created by brains. It's like stealing people's inventions.
Yeah, psychic stealer, not a mind flayer.
Yep.
I fucked up the.
Hey, it's not Tabata.
Mhm.
I don't remember exactly what that festival is like. It's a 7 Stars festival. That's all I know. What is it?
Do you know the answer?
No, I don't.
Hey, wait!
I'm gonna look this up.
Counting on you.
Well, I mean, it's probably pretty easy.
It's a hugely fried round dough balls with small pieces of octopus inside.
Oh,
That's what takoyaki is.
yeah, takoyaki.
Yakisobi is a dish of fried noodles usually mixed with cabbage and pork, all topped with lashings of yakisobi sauce and Japanese mayonnaise.
Yeah? I don't know, man. Well, onions? Oh, okay. I don't actually know what those noodles are.
Yeah, I have no idea.
This is it.
That's correct.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Cool. Whatever.
Thanks.
Missed the T in my SMT joke. Oh, I missed it. Felt like this is how my exams went last year. This is how my exams go every year. I'm so glad that I'm no longer in school. I still have dreams about being in school and failing classes, basically.
You know, I
go
always
with
have
that.
this dream where I got to take a big test, but I haven't studied for it, and then it's just like high school, and then I end up doing fine on it because apparently little is always really easy.
Yeah. Whereas, like, for me, I'm just like, basically, I just didn't go to any class and I didn't do any of the work, and now I keep trying to log into the website to see what my grade is, and I'm like, what do I expect? But, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go with Yoshizawa.
Oh, I didn't go to any of the classes or do any of the work. I just aced those fucking tests. I gotta say, one of the things the reason I don't take anything in academic success seriously is because once you know how to take multiple choice exams, like that's so much more useful than anything you learned in school. Like in terms of like, isn't that fucked up? Like, you know,
Same
oh,
thing
yeah,
in the
you
real
know,
world. You know how many multiple choice exams I gotta take?
How many?
7 or 8 every single hour.
Wow.
You know,
Yep. So I can see. It is a box. It's full of gamer condoms.
so
What is
anyway,
bento?
Level up your game. I'll think of it like a lunchbox, basically.
Is she she's the one who's good at like, is this the athlete?
The gymnastic / stalker girl, yes.
Yeah, okay. Is stalker girl an archetype in Japanese?
Kasumi is just carrying around gamer condoms? Yeah. Hey man, you never know when you need to game and protect your hands from dirty controllers. That's what those condoms are for, right?
Well, I mean, when they've been used, no.
Well, yeah, of course. Then they're covered in like Cheeto dust and everything.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Which is notorious for, spreading disease like the coronavirus or the human papillomavirus.
Okay, so time to confess something. I did eat an entire bag of Cheetos 2 days ago.
Oh, that's That's pretty good. Yeah, they're not. They're not.
They were the
bad.
crunchy ones.
Do you get the flaming hot Cheetos?
No, they were just the regular ones. I just wanted regular crunchy Cheetos.
Just want to chow down. Yeah, I understand.
Yep, on a fuck ton of Cheetos.
hmm
Speaking of
way-
weight control.
By the way, you may know this about me, but I'm a total food snob, which means instead of like Cheetos, what I do is I binge on these like veggie straws that you get at like Trader Joe's and other health food restaurants, or red health food
This looks
stores.
good.
Have you ever actually looked at the nutrition facts for those?
It's not good. I have.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They're. I'm being a little bit ironic here, okay?
Honestly, I don't know because a lot of people think of that.
They do, and it's like it's a great illusion, but it's like no, you get soda. If anything, it's got more sugar, but
So,
because you could feel less guilty because it's like this cherry vanilla, no artificial flavors, but it's still got 50 fucking grams of carbs.
Nobody is being confused about the
Yeah.
healthiness of soda. Marty
Oh, I
being
don't-
ironic, I do. Sometimes he's not.
I
Remember
don't
when
think
we were
people-
talking about you not knowing that I wasn't actually the one doing the translation for the game?
That's true. I did not know that. I thought. Well, here's the thing. I've seen the comparative translations. You're about on the level of the.
I
person that-
don't do them.
I know you don't, but I also have seen side-by-side translations where you did them and then the other person did them. The actual official translation, and it was about the same.
When was the last time I sent you one of those?
That was like 3 years ago, and you've probably
What
gotten
the-
better.
That's 3 years ago.
Yeah, and you've been doing these translations ever since. That's why I assumed you were doing it, and I assumed it was similar to the official translation. That's all. It's
I let
a
my
reasonable
Cheetos go
inference.
stale and I eat them as chewy Cheetos. They're not, to be honest, they're not terrible like that.
Also, you programmed all of them yourself. I thought that was reasonable to think that you were actually putting
Oh
those.
boy,
yourself.
people don't even know about that whole thing. But it's like, yeah, that was a thing. Anyway. It's the classic.
sorry.
By the way, we're doing the classic anime thing of bad at cooking. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. He absolutely would. Your food sucks, Kasumi. Get out. I don't want to do the what was the black-haired girl from Persona 4? I don't actually remember her name now. Yukiko, right?
I don't know.
It's like, yeah.
thank you for the meal.
I mean, it's yeah, whatever.
Mhm.
So I combine them all into a cacophony of terrible flavors, like Mountain Dew Ritos.
You can try again sometime.
It's
just
a
leave
real
it.
thing. It's a Doritos flavored Mountain Dew. My favorite joke was when the food was just average, not bad or good, just aggressively nothing. Yeah, I remember that, where it's just like it just doesn't taste like anything.
Mhm.
Hey, Megiddo, that's a reference to the game. This game. Well, this series of games. You know, like the hills of Megiddo, which Armageddon is named after.
Okay.
Empty Mountain Dew Cheeto shells. Just call it a gamer condom. I love the way that it scratches up my dick. And is also super greasy at the same time. Le foie.
All right.
So when she
Doritos
gets to
Mountain Dew
late
is
rank,
just sweet and limey. Yeah, I
So she
guess that
becomes
makes sense.
she becomes a stalker at level 5.
I'm still waiting for her to actually start appearing in the metaverse. She's got to do it like within the next couple dungeons, I think.
All right.
Like when does the tutorial take place? If not like the 4th or 5th dungeon.
Maybe some other time.
Whatever. Like tofu, it tastes aggressively like nothing. I don't know, I think tofu has its own special flavor to it.
Yeah. It absorbs whatever flavor it's part of, though. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a very beanie type of thing.
Mhm.
Beanie, please play Burbona Bive. Want me to tell you when the casino happens? No.
Well,
It'll be obvious enough. In 20 minutes, yes. As always, we gotta have the speculation, but it's just like, it's gonna happen eventually. I swear to God, if it's like the 6th dungeon out of 7, I'm gonna be mad. Like, it's just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Tell me more. I am indeed. Oh, come on. I'm good for it. Wait, what? Who? Is that the guy that there's been hounding after you in the past couple storyline parts? Yeah, that guy?
You. Is this like a loan shark?
I don't know exactly who that is. That's been one of those characters that's just kind of been appearing in Sakura's storyline with no real explanation as to what he's doing.
Mm.
Now let's take a look. I bet he has a palace. Probably not. I mean, well, he might, but we're never going to find out. Cringe makes me powerful.
I feel like cheerful elderly man is not helpful here.
No, it's not at all.
More like aggressive elderly man.
Ooh. Actual, like, choices. We just kick the man out. This seems like the obvious choice.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he is like somebody who's doing illegal stuff, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
jeez.
But yeah. Sakura, did you buy this place with loan shark money? I'm curious, but it's like, well, once again, I do like Sakura's storyline. At least it's not entirely terrible.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
He doesn't look friendly at all.
Now we're talking more about Persona 5 porn, Pornsona 5.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can't spell persona without porn, of course.
It's true, you can't. Of course, porn is just short for pornography. But, you know. Hey, nice, I can actually make a curry now. Of all allies, too, sounds pretty good.
Nice.
I might do that, like, for quite a few things, because running out of SP is basically running out of... You need to run out of the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that guy just came up and talked to you. I couldn't avoid it. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. The one personality trait that the main character has is that he does that.
He just intervenes. He doesn't know what he's doing. He just randomly intervenes when he sees things.
Just shove a bunch of beans in your mouth.
Intervenes.
No.
Just right down the gullet. Right down the bean hole. I don't know if Sojiro was particularly compassionate there, but whatever. Man, my kindness is still garbage, which fits with the game's whole theming.
Uh-huh.
Though his knowledge being high does not fit with the game's theming. Just let him do his thing? Alright. Imagine if we were all made out of beans. That's basically what cells are. Like tiny beans that control your entire body.
Real humans.
I am a doctor.
Yeah, somebody already said it, yeah.
Finished up that coffee finally.
Good for you.
Oh yeah, I guess that word would technically be a slur, but not in this context. All right, time to speed read. Read fast. Nope, that wasn't a very scientific approach at all.
Stop distracting me while I'm speed
Doc,
reading.
let me
you
touch your
fuck.
tiny beans. Okay, now come on. That's not even that's already a thing, you know.
So you spinning.
All right.
See, I told you last time. There's a whole thing where it's just like I shouldn't read that out loud, but I did.
Yeah,
My name is a
read
slur
speed reading
anyway?
book once,
Oh yeah,
but
I guess it is. Kind of? Like
I-
to George Jefferson, I suppose.
I mean, yes. I tried
I'm
speed reading
old.
once, and it was really helpful. Something about like it was in Russia. That's the first joke, and then the second one is something with sub vocalization.
What? Like you read?
Yeah, well, I speed read War and Peace, and it took place in Russia. That's a Woody Allen joke. That's the first joke. Second joke is I speed read the speed reading book.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean that's the classic joke.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I read it fast, but I didn't get much comprehension.
That's why you just got to go with audiobooks. Easier.
I'd
Yeah,
like to talk to you
They're
about
very
something.
slow, but
You can do them while
Until
doing other stuff.
now, I've been
by the way, we are
quintessential
sponsored by
honor
Audible now.
student.
No, I'm just kidding.
I
Why
believe
can't we
I've
be
been
sponsored by
handling my
Audible?
position as
They
student
sponsor
Hey guys,
everyone.
go shove some
as
books
well.
inside your ear holes. This is Dr. Inferno Firebird for Audible.
It's
The
really
ear
messed
hole
up how-
shoving. Like
it's-
just quit using your eyeballs. Start using your ear balls.
Mhm.
And I don't mean that in a boasting way. That's
Why won't they
simply how
sponsor
I've
me?
thought about it.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I was unable to
Recommend
make
books
any
about
kind of
anime
impact
sex?
with either Cecilia
Yes,
San.
there's plenty of
Asmer,
them.
you know,
Ready
Asmer-
Player 2 coming out soon.
Listen to somebody whose voice
Turns
sounds
out
like
there's
they're
no use
from
for a rule
they're from a
abiding honor
jazz club.
student when
They're
things
a
go
jazz
wrong.
DJ.
We've literally done those streams before.
I know, and that's why
Now that I'm
Audible
a
would
member of
sponsor
this
you. I'm
team,
just
I
trying
want
to go
do
with the bit.
everything I can to help you all.
And I want a doc audiobook. I should just go play The Longing. You would get one then.
All my studying.
Dr.
to this
Inferno
point
Firebird
has
reads
kept
the
me quite
entirety of Moby Dick.
narrow-minded.
hmm
I think I will need to broaden my horizons somewhat.
Way to go! This is not sarcastic.
Advisor? All right.
Definitely
My
not
first step
sarcastic.
will be to learn more about the other students, but I struggle with that. There seems to be a disparity between my tastes and those of my peers.
Go on. Well, that's not true. You're all just kind of the same milquetoast idiots in
I
my
hope you're
eyes.
right. But I
Yeah,
don't even know where
honestly,
people
that's
like
true.
to go for
You
fun.
guys don't really have too much for interests or personalities outside of doing things for the Phantom Thieves.
You
And
just
apparently
kinda-
is allegedly a model, but we haven't seen that for a while.
Yeah,
It would
he's
be nice to
apparently an
have a
artist.
grasp of such
But he only does art
concepts.
for like the Phantom Thieves, apparently.
Oh, thank you for telling me that the speaker is in fact working inside of your asshole right now.
Mhm.
Glad to be shouting directly into your colon.
Plus, the student council must be responsible for understanding the student body.
Oh,
they
it's pretty
serve,
cramped in
right?
here. Also, you should get
I
that
don't mean
polyp
that in
checked
a
out.
surveillance way. I just want to know them as people. I may be a phantom thief, but that's no excuse.
You've
for
been
me
a
to
phantom
start
thief for like
ignoring
2
my
days.
presidential duties. Now, back to the topic at hand.
Moving
Well, no, it's actually
swiftly
been
along.
like 2 weeks, but she went through an entire palace,
Where
but
do
still,
people
just
usually
not
go
very.
for fun?
In the English version, I never even used her for the palace.
Oh my God, these. Oh, can we skip all this dialogue, all this crap? Let's just get to the.
No,
fucking-
we're gonna make her a gamer girl. She's gonna
Okay.
become a
I
VTuber,
often hear
and she's
people
going to be
talking about going to
a giant petunia with huge boobs.
Mhm.
To be perfectly honest,
I'll make it happen
I've
one of these
never been
days.
to one myself.
Ah, nice try, but Octopath Traveler is already on the list. You wasted your
Do you think you
points.
could take me?
Get fucked.
I'm not sure if it'll broaden my horizons per se, but simply studying won't get me anywhere.
No joke, but there are probably VTubers or user model. Oh, definitely.
Thank goodness. I think I would have been totally lost in there had I gone by myself. Well,
This is
let's get
so
going.
fucking boring.
Yeah. I mean, this is basically Yukiko's storyline for Persona 4. That's it. That's the entire thing.
So this is where everyone comes to enjoy themselves.
Oh my god.
There are more girls here than I expected.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Now, see, the reason,
Over there.
the difference between good writing
You
and
play
bad
right
writing
in
is
the
that,
gun at the
like,
street,
I should be
right?
able to take a screen cap
That actually seems
of
somewhat realistic.
just her saying something like derogatory about gamers, and I should be able to post that to Twitter because that would be like funny. But she's just kind of like, oh well, I guess this is games, and I'm gonna be, you know, I want to try shooting that
If
gun.
it's okay with
Those
you.
graphics look nice. Like
Do you
just
think you can teach me?
mundane observations. Who gives a shit? Like, what are we doing?
Oh, we are actually making her a gamer girl. Yeah, probably not. Somehow I have my doubts that it's just like there's going to be any sort of weird. Okay.
Whose wish are we fulfilling here?
I don't know. I'm not even
Oh,
paying
so
attention.
This is how it is.
It sounds like you need to go back to.
Yep, there we go.
5
There we
Nights,
go. We did it.
You're a real gamer. Say it.
Of course, that was just a game. But I wonder if I could apply some of the techniques.
Now
I
you're a
learned
real
here
gamer.
during the
Yes,
house.
this is how it works, Makoto. Trust me. You're so smart,
Perhaps going somewhere I
Makoto.
don't normally frequent is what helped me come up with that idea.
Yeah, it's almost
You know, it
like
may only
you
be
need
a
to get
little
out
bit,
more.
That is literally what she started out saying
starting to
here.
Understand how people
Mm-hmm.
pass time.
Look, Makoto, I don't understand how other people
I would've
pass
never even
time.
thought
Somehow
about
I
doing
doubt
it
that you're going to be
before.
able to get this just by going to an arcade once.
Mhm.
Man, I don't even know what other people do with all day, every day.
We usually, most of what we do is we spend time watching other people play video games about people playing video games.
But
about
I
people
do
playing
that
video games.
anyway.
think you
When
could
I'm
help
not
me out
playing
again
video
later?
games, and even when I am playing video games, which is like catching up, I will also do that.
I might be
It's
able
true.
to give the team more ideas if I can.
I don't
gain
understand it. I
increased
really don't
knowledge
understand
outside of my
streaming. I still don't. I'm
studies.
sorry.
I love it. It's great. I mean, I've loved it since like, what, 2006, 2007? Back in the OG days when LPs were all text or like 10 minutes long because YouTube doesn't allow you to do
I
any
like
more
the
than that.
occasional walkthrough here and there,
I need to live up to your expectations now that I've taken.
but
up the
that's
time.
definitely showing my age right there.
Perhaps it won't
Yes,
be
show it.
immediately, but
Expose your age for
I'm
all to
sure
see.
I can be of use.
I remember back in 2001, you know, doing walkthroughs for, I don't know, Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem or something. I don't know. Printing out cheats for GoldenEye.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, I wanted to be able to have like paintball mode and big head mode and stuff.
There must have been people
these
who obstructed
scenes
your
are also
actions as the
tiresome.
Phantom.
Oh, these scenes are extremely tiresome. We talked about this
You
earlier.
managed to
They would still
overcome them
remain
because you
extremely
had
true.
Someone who specialized
Uh-huh.
in analyzing enemies.
Yeah, we had to analyze
that
them
right?
super hard, what with the whole ability to be all like, maybe shoot video game gun, make
am
good
that.
shoot gun. And it's like, no, Makoto. And she's like, I'm smartest girl.
Yeah, you are.
I mean, you are. It's true.
I mean, she is, but like,
She
clearly
is the
she's,
smartest of anybody in the entire group, but that's not saying much.
Like, well, that's what is that like the
By the way,
diegetic thing? Like,
you
it's
went
it's
to the Red
she's not
Light District.
actually
I'd like to
smart.
go there
She's
as
just
well.
presented as
No,
being smart.
not for my own purposes.
Yes. And no,
It's kind of the
diegetic would mean
truth.
that she would actually show being
I
smart in
recently
the
got a report
game.
that one of our students was
Dia
spotted.
what? Dia
Oh my
what
god.
study?
Not again.
Well, it's getting late. Thank you.
I love going to Game Gigolo. Just noticed right now. No. That's a bit much. And once again, we do need to actually get like the points, otherwise we're not going to be able to level up here.
How fast is the speed run in this
Alright
game?
then.
Probably.
How would a speed run even work in this game? You'd just
skip
be
all
like,
the-
well, okay, so now it's going to be 5 hours of skipping through dialogue.
Is that really true? 50 hours? Oh my god.
I couldn't even imagine. It's like, what would it even be? You'd just be skipping through dialogue the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's
They
still...
fucking
Every
ate-
one of these IM conversations, I keep saying it, but it's like they're all so useless. There's maybe like one every couple hours that actually has some interesting stuff to be said, but these things are just so pointless that it's making the bile rise up in my liver here.
They they did Persona 5 like speedrun in one of those awesome games done quick things, and they had to start at the beginning of the conference, and they actually had to trade off players, going half and half. Like
Halfway
12 hours,
through,
12
they had
hours,
to
12
have Kamoshida confess. Oh yeah, let's go, Ichiko. Let's go.
16 hours. Okay, that's
Still,
not even
like
fun.
10, maybe even like 12 hours of that has to just be skipping through dialogue. This is just
Yeah.
be skipping dialogue.
Mhm.
It's so popular with high school kids. Jesus Christ, I don't believe. We've said this before, but I find it literally not credible, literally unbelievable that it is so possible. Wait, did a pics leak? No. No, we overcame that after finishing the dungeon. They just kept
Yep.
pretending like they were going to because they need to for the plot reasons.
Mhm. Is it even possible to miss that deadline?
Yeah, you just get game over.
Oh, okay.
I think they give you like a very quick explanation of like, oh, you didn't do the thing and the pics were released, game over.
Oh, okay.
Just like that, basically. Minors couldn't do that stuff. No, of course not. I mean, trust me when I say that it's like it's not worth seeing. It's not content that's important to get.
Shit.
Doc, you're gonna take this hyper stylized JRPG. I like the hyper stylized parts. The hyper stylized parts are the good parts.
Can someone tell me, is there a game that's Persona 5 but good? And if you think Persona 5 is good,
No.
I'm sorry, but your opinion
Yeah,
doesn't count.
your opinion is entirely incorrect.
Yeah. No, I just mean that their opinion is specifically invalid for what I'm asking.
Well,
Persona 4.
and in general. I don't know, man. I don't know about Persona 4. I just feel like I just feel like if I went back and I played Persona 4 again, it's like I would probably have a much less favorable opinion of it. Because it's got to be, right? It's
Well,
got to be.
I wouldn't assume that.
Digimon Cyber Sleuth, I was kind of thinking of that, but it's like I never got too far in that game. It looked kind of fun, but I only played 20 minutes of it, so I have no idea. It is very Persona-like in style. Was she falsely accused? See, and you thought that it's just like by asking about the incident that we'd be able to get any sort of information. Depends on how you feel about those mons. I don't really like a lot of the Digimon designs. I'm gonna throw that out there right now. I don't really like it all that much.
So she's writing an article about the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, that was the
using
entire
her
point, that we're
public
trying to get in her
mind to
good
her.
graces so that she'll increase public opinion of us again, much in the same way that Mishima did, except Mishima wasn't doing a good enough job, so we had to bring in somebody else.
Okay, so is
You fucked,
Mishima
Mishima!
Is Mishima still in the picture? We haven't seen him. in
Yeah,
this
we haven't talked to him in a while, but we could do another social link of him if you want.
Okay, yeah. He's kind of
Hey, nice. I can actually use that one, like legitimately for the high difficulty playthrough, because the security level getting too high really does make the game way more difficult. It's literally just skipping over all the text. What else would it be, you know? Well, you don't like the dinosaur that consists exclusively of guns? I'm okay with that one. I'm talking more about the one that's just like a literal turd that has hands.
I'm watching a P5 speedrun right now, and it's literally all just
Yep.
skipping.
That's what I was talking about.
That's so fucking funny. That's great.
It's like, what else would it be? What else could it be? It's like you just mash on the fast forward button and you never let it go. I like the cactus with the gloves. Okay, I do kind of like that one. No, it's not the skip button. You just press it once and it automatically skips through all the dialogue. You still have to choose when main character has some useless bit of dialogue to say. None of them ever matter. I mean, except for during the actual social links. By the way, there is one thing with like these scenes. What is up with the upper left corner? Like, just look in the upper left corner there. Is that like Finnish or something and I just don't recognize the words, or is it really just a bunch of gibberish?
I can't really see very well. Let me look at it a little bit closer.
No, all the speedrunners have auto clickers. Probably. Actually, would that be considered cheating? Text-heavy games are a pain to speedrun. I mean, I just, like...
Usually what you can do is you can use
what the hell?
You're asking about, like, speedruns using auto-clickers?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get... Here's what it is. Usually there's a rule that, like, there's a limit to it.
Well, in a
it's
task,
allowed.
yeah.
Like, here's the thing. I actually was looking up, you know that paperclip game, the universal paperclips?
Yes.
That you're allowed to use a clicker, but it can't be more than 30 per second.
I mean, it doesn't matter because in universal paperclips, you get pretty quickly into like stock trading and everything. So
it matters a lot because the initial
for the beginning,
game,
yeah, you're right.
And there are things that are like quantum computing is much faster. So you actually played that?
No, I watched a playthrough of it. Because, again, I do watch other people play video games, you know. I was watching Jerma play it, actually. Where he got, of course, really into the gambling.
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized
Oh, you mean,
department couldn't catch
yeah,
Kamashiro.
that's a lot of fun.
And yet he
I don't know
still
why,
pulled himself
for
in.
some reason, something about
Even confessed all
streamers
his
and getting really
crimes.
into gambling is just a thing.
The phantom
Not really
thieves.
me. No, that's it.
Is it a crime?
Oh my fucking god! Why?
Depending on the means.
Even if it may...
I hope she
Throw it
hasn't
up on the
fallen
board
under
of
influence.
flashback to something. I mean, I suppose that one actually happened a while ago. But still, that's time to be spent recording content for me. In the last 24 hours, I put out over 10 hours of content. Is that not enough for you? That was a 5-hour run of NetHack. And that was edited and with post-commentary. Did I just hear Mr. Green's? Yep. Oh, God. By the way, speaking of Jerma, it's like, if you want to watch something really good, just go watch a Mr. Green's clip when he was doing, I don't know what it was, like Las Vegas Simulator or something. Consume the pipeline. I mean, hey, for 5 hours and only one ad break at the very beginning. I don't even like NetHack. I love that game, though. I love that game so much. By the way, Alex, did you see the end of it? Did you see the end of that run?
Now everyone.
So I guess we didn't actually get like a big apology scene. Good.
That's fine.
Is NetHack done? At least for right now. For the moment. We'll at least get like, I almost cried in front of the screen. Yeah, so like I said, I forgot that it's like you can actually kill Death. You can kill Death. He just revives after a few turns, but he's not literally invincible. He's not literally invincible, which is what I mean, that combined with the fact that I lost my intrinsic telepathy by murdering that priestess of Moloch, that really messed me up there. If the neutral altar was on top, it would have been fine. It would have been totally fine, but it wasn't, and I fucked up and I died. And that was my bad, and if I had a second chance, I would be able to easily beat the game, no question. I just fucked up super hard right at the end because I forgot how the game was played.
This should be a triangle.
All right.
This is it.
I believe.
There's 2 triangles there, yes.
Very good.
Run was absolutely amazing, but the ending was so fucking sad. And it's because I forgot how the game actually worked. Straight up. Because like the riders are supposed to be, I mean, they're supposed to be a difficult part of the game, and they are supposed to be ones that can even end a very good run, but they're not supposed to be. I thought you couldn't kill Death. Death only has like 80 HP. It would have been super easy to, and then he stays dead for like 12 turns, which is more than enough for me to run away. I just forgot. I forgot. I looked it up afterwards, and I'm just like, ah, fuck! It would have been so easy. But I forgot. I thought he was literally invincible. I thought he was literally invincible, but that's not. He just revives after he dies. Okay. Anyway, that's that. Need another 5-hour net hack video? Oh fuck no! You're gonna get like a supplemental that's gonna be 5 minutes of me going through the astral plane and beating the game, and that's it.
Yep.
Oh, we sure did. And yeah, we're up to 35% on the approval rating, I guess.
Nice.
I mean, whatever.
Hell yeah! People have been making a huge deal of it since the police announcement.
Yeah, we didn't actually have to see everybody like be mad at him and like and embarrassing, and I didn't have to rant about fucking Dostoevsky again.
Yeah, well, let's make sure that we're past
People are
that
going
bridge.
nuts
until
about
Ah,
we-
that's a good point.
online, though. Look.
Well, a 20-hour stream for a 5-minute vid. Well, fine. After we're done doing Persona, I'll do NetHack. Anyway.
This is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
Yeah, a bunch of fair weather fans, but that whatever.
So this is why Makoto told us to post
Okay,
the calling
cynical
card
used
anywhere that
guy.
might stand out.
No DC.
Pretty
Oh,
smart
I gotta
move on
actually do
her
DC. That's true. Maybe we should do that instead.
Oh,
Yeah.
where is our amazing Miss President?
Like the plan actually was if you didn't get back to me that I was gonna do Ice Crossbow today. Maybe I'll do that a little bit later.
My apologies, but
I'm
I won't be
gaming
able
today.
to join you today.
Now for the Phantom Thieves to jerk themselves off again. What else is new? I mean, they bought all these gamer condoms after all.
To a meeting with the principal. There's no need to worry, though.
Yes, but Dead Cell schedule. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be like Wednesday and Saturday or Thursday and Sunday, one of the two.
More importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, we need to
Special?
finish this.
Oh, what did it say? They were talking all about our calling cards. For real?
Magica?
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see
Oh,
you
look,
all
it's
another
Sunday.
time.
Yeah, well, me not keeping a schedule. What a surprise.
Who was that?
How's the streaming schedule going, me? Oh, shut up, me. Shut the fuck up, me.
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy!
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
It's all what that's also
It'll be
only up to
fine.
35%,
No
by the
way
way.
they'd find out about that weird other world.
True, but
No, whatever.
do you remember what the fake Kaneshiro
Yeah, there's
said
still the
was-
guy there. I know. He's the guy doing the thing. Probably Goro. It might be
he
Goro.
said
I
we're
don't know.
not the only ones who are doing it.
Right now it's daily and whenever I fuck I
Not gonna let
want.
it
Well,
bother me.
like I said,
We know,
it's
he
like
was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
we're gonna whatever.
I hope that's
No,
the
why would he be doing that? That's why is now the
Anyways,
point in
in
time that
your
you're
face, Akechi.
out? Oh, because it's arbitrary and we have to make sure that this plot continues on as normal.
Now, what do you
Okay,
wanna
yeah.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Still, people might
It's
expect a lot
2023.
from our
We've
next
been
move,
waiting
considering how
10
excited they're getting.
years. Dr. Inferno Firebird has yet to release Pets Cop 2.
We can't just
You
want
want to pull shit out of my ass? Oh, Christ, no.
There is no need to hurry, though.
Oh,
Captain
Jesus
Kamoshida
Christ, that
won
would be the
3
worst.
consecutive victories.
Oh. Even thinking about it.
We should just lay low and wait for all this excitement to blow over.
Also,
In
once
that
again,
case,
horny chat
how about we have
striking
another
again.
celebration?
Actually, not even horny, just gross chat. Being
It
gross.
can be both.
Yeah, we can make it a welcoming party.
Not the
for
Pets
Miss
Cop
President,
2. But I mean, Pets Cop is over. Pyrocynical should have no problem creating a second Pets Cop now.
By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive.
What's
Let's
Pets
sell it
Cop?
and
Is
drop
this a
the
real
cash in our
game?
party.
No, it was a like a creepypasta series. I wouldn't even
Oh.
really say creepypasta because that's kind of like more like a ghost story.
Okay.
Maybe kind of discounting it a little bit by
Seems
calling
like
it that.
the lay low and
Hmm.
wait.
So we can count you out then, Morgana?
What are you talking about? I was just saying we should try and keep our party on the down low.
Every time, I know.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm gonna let Makoto know.
Hey, Makoto.
Hi, Makoto. There's something we forgot to tell you.
Why are you
So-
not here? Is it because bad thing happened?
Oh.
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week. Yusuke and Morgana excluded.
Yusuke, of course, does not care about his grades, and Morgana is already failed out of high school.
No.
Do you wish not to stand out? You had best not get back.
Haven't even been horny this past stream. Come on. Yeah, I'll give you credit, I guess.
I simply would not be able to overlook as student council president.
Why do I have to be the horny stream? Oh, wait, every stream was a horny stream. Why do I have to give in to the horny people in stream?
Understood?
Because you're weak.
It's true, I am. I'm very weak. Pathetic. Tiny. But with a big boner. Okay, that's not.
Care to explain?
Well,
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Have you figured out who they are?
yes.
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts,
You aren't tiny, Doc. It's
can
true.
conclude
I am
there are
both
no
tall
errors
and
in their
wide.
acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
Wow, this actually seems like something a high school class
that's
president would actually
impossible.
say.
It's still stupid that it's like everything was put on her, but we are talking about anime high school
Possible.
president.
May I
Yes.
see the evidence
That's
you
like
have
that's
that leads you
very
to
very
believe so?
different.
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter
Yeah,
of
shut the fuck
recommendation.
up. We all knew that this was coming this way, the principal. Don't even try and
There will
pretend
be
like
no
there
need
was
for that.
anything else.
I intend on getting into a good college by my own merit.
I mean, getting technically getting a letter is on your own merit, but whatever.
It's clearly
Hey,
not.
we're not done
None of this
here.
is merit.
None of this is merit based. Also, we don't need to get into a college or whatever. We can just become millionaires by raiding the metaverse, but whatever. Nobody really thinks too much about that.
Sir,
Well,
it's
back to
me.
sitting like a
I
log.
apologize for bothering you like this.
Those criminals I was hot on the trail of, I think they're cool now, and I'm going to stop. Yeah. Why is the
About
Kingpin
that?
in P5? He's been in here since the very early days. It's been since like episode 2.
Yes,
Maybe
I
even
am
episode
making
1.
progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties. Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this?
Why indeed?
No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me. Of
How to tell if
course.
somebody has been watching a
I should
series.
be able
Do you
to
think
let
I still
know
like this game?
relatively soon.
Yes,
Yes,
no.
I will bring good news. Well then,
Well, do you
thank
think that I
for
ever
your-
like this game? At the beginning, I was optimistic, but I was still kind of like frustrated with how slow the game was going. I was like, oh, no, but it's going to speed up after like the
Damn it.
first tutorial round and everything. And yeah.
I'm home.
Hey, it's kind of Shiro.
Hi, sis.
Oh, at the board meeting yesterday.
You look tired. Is ev-
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your studies?
Yes, of course. Though, what is the point of studying?
It's true. You can make all the money you could ever want through the metaverse.
What do you mean?
I was just wondering.
Even
what
Doc's
will be
suffering
waiting
doesn't
for
get me
me.
to watch it.
Even if I
Oh,
manage
it's so
to
much suffering.
push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
What else is there besides
Ah, the rat
success?
race. Am I right?
Don't
Yeah,
ask
she's
me
been
such childish
Joker-fied at such a
questions.
young age.
Isn't this the man the Phantom Thieves sent
Yeah,
a
it's Doc
calling
on
card for?
TV. Finally, I made
I
it.
heard he
I'm in the big
confessed all his
time.
crimes.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really
I don't know, that doesn't really
was out
look
of
like you.
nowhere.
He's actually wearing two
This
different
would only make
colors.
sense if his personality changed.
It's mean,
That would be
but
impossible.
accurate.
Why does
Me
it matter?
not wearing
The
a
police still
single
caught him in
color
the end, right?
T-shirt. Could you even imagine that?
I actually have trouble imagining it, to be honest.
Just
I had
one
plans
solid
set for
color.
promotion,
Yeah.
But no one can take credit for his arrest now.
By the way, what am I wearing right
Confession.
now? I'm wearing a solid green t-shirt. You're not
Not that a
wrong.
child would understand.
Oh, solid green t-shirt and some incredibly ill-fitting
So
pants.
she was pursuing the case.
Yeah,
after
same.
all.
Gained a lot of weight since this pandemic began.
I've actually lost a lot of weight, so these things are like, about to fall right off.
Oh, nice.
Promotion.
No, don't say nice.
That's a good feeling. No, I mean just like that you're
Change
keeping healthy and
yourself.
everything. I'm not.
But
I mean, it's
I'll be okay. I
been
finally
going
found a
better
place
as
where I
far as
belong.
weight loss goes, but I've kind of stalled on it because because
Mhm.
that's just how you do. At least I'm not gaining anything back.
Yeah.
Ah, you're back.
Yeah. Every time. People didn't actually know who he was for the. I mean, again, it's like there's supposed to be so many victims of this, and we don't know anything about them. We didn't even talk to Ida, did we? I don't even remember. We didn't see Ida, right?
I think we met him like for very briefly.
At least she got straight to the boss on her first attempt. Wait, what? She didn't get straight. She just talked to the mafia guys who hang out in an alley in a consistent way, and they brought her to the boss, and then she got extorted and tried to be put in prostitution. I lost like 30 pounds since the pandemic started. Weight loss is pretty pog. Yep, big poggies. I mean, it depends. It's like, I'm like, were you trying, or is it the stress? That sort of thing.
Sounds like it's a stress for you.
No, no, I was really trying.
Okay, good.
Like I was like hitting up the treadmill. I was eating slightly better, slightly. Now I'm just spending more time working on video stuff, so I don't eat as much. Those 5-hour NetHack videos don't come at
Advisor,
no
huh?
expense.
This new teammate of ours is pretty promising. We'll be able to do even more now.
It's both. That's not entirely terrible then. What Sai is super hyper competent. What are you even talking about? She is the best detective ever.
Now listen.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
Let's just study here. I got the notification for Jacksepticeye's Twitch stream, but I ain't going anywhere. Trust me, there's probably not going to be too much else happening for a little while here. We might be getting finally into the next plot line, though, which is kind of what I'm hoping here. It's like this. That's the goal, and then we're going to go back to Japanese actual study.
Well then.
Video editing, the new age weight loss method. I mean, I would say like obsessed with hobby, yeah, but
Okay, great. We're actually going time skip.
No, this is just. I believe this is the point now where
Don't
we're
be
going to
ridiculous.
just fucking on the. Let me open up my checklist. This is going to be the point where she just tells us who the next
This
person
new
is.
ally you gained was Makoto?
Yeah. We already talked about this
Just
though.
tell me the truth.
Oh, it's Makoto, of course. Of course she's the next villain. It makes so much sense.
Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah.
Kodo.
I hate this.
That's preposterous. If what you
Wait,
say is
you know
true,
Makoto?
No,
was
she's never heard of her
Makoto also
before.
running from the
Okay.
police when you were arrested?
Maybe? I don't know. Maybe she was one of the ones that we had sitting on the sidelines. Ask her yourself.
Now that
I
think
can't. I'm
about
not
it,
real. This is all taking
she
place in the
did start
metaverse
talking
currently.
A lot about the investigation from summer onward.
Just streaming Among Us. That's nothing compared to a 16-hour visual novel where you only click 10,000 times. I'm not doing a speed run.
Makoto aside,
Oh,
you mentioned
boy.
one other important detail.
16 hours. It's like, no, 16 hours is if you're doing a speed run. Yeah, this is 100 hours.
Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves?
No, yeah, it was probably
Those words could
Goro.
just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
Yeah.
No. Which novel? Katawa Shoujo? Yeah, of course.
But why would
Yeah, I
you
just was
Teaching
thinking about
feeling.
that.
story and
Jojo
I'm finally playing it.
elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've
This is
simply been
actually a
trying to
speed run. You're
confuse
just
me
not
with your
that. You're
lies,
just not in
Yeah, it's a 3-year speed run. It's like the opposite of that. It's a long run. I'm trying to do
Yeah.
it as slowly as possible.
or everything you've stated is
Who
true.
is gonna make it a
Have
Persona
you been telling me the
5
truth from the very
in the
start?
long run? In the long run.
I want to say no. I'm
That's the
lying.
plan.
Shoot me up with more
Then
drugs,
again,
Daddy.
I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a fair deal.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, are we getting a social link now?
I am. It's
Please,
just the
please,
birth of the
please, please,
judgment
please,
persona.
jump forward,
I have
jump
attained
forward
the
and show
limits of
Sai
my
talking about,
passion to
wait, you
freedom
must have been
and
able to
power.
blah, blah, blah to myself. It's judgment.
All right.
We're running
No,
out
of course
time.
not. Yep, and here we
Move
go.
on to
Here
your
we go.
next target. Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they?
Oh?
Ooh.
The identity of your
Interesting.
opponent is this.
Oh.
We have no pictures. Even their names and identities
Ooh,
are unknown.
ooh, it gets a little bit different. Oh, man. Medjed, yeah, that's, this is actually something that was also, talked about a little bit. I just read a book on them, and, prior to this, what is her name? Mishima talked about them as being sort of like another social justice group, but not as effective as the main character, as the Phantom Thieves.
If what you
Interesting.
told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Wow, we're not actually gonna know exact. Wow, okay, maybe this.
Okay, there's
Well,
some
it's still gonna
suspense.
be repetitive as all fucking hell, but like, it's finally getting like somewhat interesting. Wow, it took 50 episodes, but
Mhm.
we're
Yeah.
kind. Wow, okay. I'm like
Okay.
actually genuinely happy to see this because maybe it's like the game is going to get slightly better.
Uh-huh.
Slightly.
Yeah.
It only took
Just-
3 fucking
Just
years.
very slightly better.
Oh. Risk of Rain 2 did not target me. I targeted it. Wow. Finally have like actual. They just don't straight out tell you for once exactly what the entire plot line is going to be.
Yeah.
Check
They're
the
actually
ingredients
using
in the
this
fridge.
frame for some kind of suspense.
Wow, amazing.
Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute.
What?
That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh? It'll do, but it's not it.
I have no idea what this
I have no idea
conversation
what they're
is.
talking about either.
I'll be right over.
Buying a printer, eh, Sakura?
I think they got a dog. I think
This
he's getting a
might
dog,
take a
maybe.
while. I'm leaving the store to you.
This is related. Sojiro's dialogue is related to the main plot. What, that he's getting a new printer?
Lock up for me if I don't come back.
Going on a date? Yeah, I guess I got it.
I owe you one.
Why? Because he's gonna recognize when we print out our next, what? The calling card from his printer? That'd be fucking stupid.
Mhm.
His 3D waifu print. Oh yeah, they might be talking about the 3D printer that prints out all the NPCs in the game.
On the suspect Kaneshiro.
Of course, it was Sakura the entire time. It was him.
This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods.
His
but
3D
I
waifu printer
believe
didn't
they
have the
are
right
a
color of
menace
filament.
that will
Oh yeah,
threaten
it just
this
kept printing them out with
law-abiding
green
country.
hair and red skin. And you're like, I'm not here to date a tomato.
This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
I see.
Wow,
You're
that was,
absolutely correct.
did you really have to do the Rush Limbaugh impression?
I wonder
Whatever.
what's going on. Didn't this happen a little
Bro,
while
tomato
ago,
girls
too?
are fucking hot.
What are tomato
You
girls?
know, I mean, I'm not gonna say that I didn't walk right into that one, but I
What are
did.
tomato girls? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I don't know either. What tomato girls do you know of?
Ah, Madarame.
Yeah, I don't know.
They punished those awful people, didn't they?
There's a contingency of tomato girls out there that are pretty fucking hot, dude.
Okay.
That may be true, but
And you say that ass is
Don't
juicy.
you
Oh
think
boy.
So too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't
Kinda
doing
salty,
anything
though.
wrong, are they?
Tomatoes?
I mean, when they've been processed or something.
I don't think they're talking about like pizza sauce girls.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, some people don't like tomatoes because of the texture.
See, even he says.
I think those people
Oh
are
my, look at the time.
out of their gourd.
We should probably head home.
Can we talk
So to
about
speak.
fat tomato asses instead? Yes. Please.
Yums.
you're right. Thanks for the drink.
Hey, yo, girl, you looking
Yes.
pretty tasty. Like a
I've
salad.
received the reports on Kanashiro's case. But to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform.
I mean, I guess we're technically attempting that. Also, wow, real dialogue by real people once again.
You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse.
This actually seems like how
exposed
rich
with
people
their
probably
continued
talk.
actions.
Is he rich? He's a public prosecutor. Or, no, well, no, he's a public head of a it's government work.
He seems like he's rich and powerful. I don't know.
There is
Seems
one
like he's powerful,
countermeasure
certainly.
he brought
I don't
in
know,
that
maybe he's the one
seems
going into the
useful.
metaverse. Probably not.
It
Probably not.
involves
No, I
having
bet
the
it's just that
Phantom
other
Thieves
boy
destroy
detective.
themselves without
It's probably,
our
I mean, that's the
direct
only other person that
intervention.
seems to know about the metaverse that we know of. I mean, unless it's like the fucking wardens of the Velvet room, like doing that. But I have my doubts on that point.
Yeah, I think the boy detective is going to be
Set
like
things
our.
up
He's
so
going to be
that
like
those mental
we're gonna
shut-
An
fight
old
against
man in the
him.
metaverse
are
kicking
there
ass sounds
to
cool. Well, we're probably gonna find out that with like Shido as well. But I guess he's not that old.
Mhm.
He's probably in like early 40s, mid 40s.
Mhm.
Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too
Yeah,
brutal for it to
an old
be
man
his
in the
own
metaverse
idea.
kicking ass sounds cool.
Still,
Yeah, I agree.
I think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you.
I don't want to really say an
I
eyesore. I would say they're
sympathize
messing
with what
around
you're
with his
going
own
through.
plans for whatever. Who cares?
Is he talking to
Well,
Shido?
He's probably talking to
Clean this
Shido.
up
That's.
quickly
I mean,
and put it
I
behind
guess it's
us.
not confirmed, but might as well be.
Yes.
Like, there's-
Grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group
Again,
such
real
as the
dialogue
Phantom
by real
Thieves.
people, right?
So it's not even. It's not real. It's just so repetitive. Like, okay.
Yeah,
already said
it's-
that exact thing a
Few are
minute ago.
worthy of changing the world.
Yeah, so he's definitely
And
talking
who
to
better
Shido,
than
right?
the future prime minister.
Future prime minister.
Maybe he's
I'm
talking to
assuming.
Tornosuke. That would be a twist. No, he's not talking to
Or
Tornosuke.
maybe the boy detective. Maybe he's like firing.
Well, you think that he's going to be running for prime minister?
Maybe not right now, but he's certainly got the ego for it.
Well, of course, but I don't know. I don't know. I think that's a little bit beyond his. We're like looking at future prospects to an extreme
Like,
degree in that case.
please don't crush any hope of mine that the story will be remotely interesting.
Is that remotely interesting? Or is... Look,
Yeah,
Goro's
it's
an
just
interesting
different.
character, but that would just be weird.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
the
like-
weird stuff is the fun stuff, though.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. I mean, I just got done playing Ace Attorney. I mean, if you really break it down,
Yep.
it kind of makes no sense. There's all sorts of ridiculousness, but
It's also very
it's fun.
silly. Actually, speaking of like the weird stuff, I just thought of I was thinking about it as I was playing through the game again recently, you know, to get through the dungeon. It's like every one of the guards in Kaneshiro's palace did have the segmented bug eyes on their mask. So it's like I guess it wasn't that out of left field. But it was still, there wasn't really like any sort of explanation as to why Kaneshiro eventually turned into a flyman. There was at least something that, it sort of feels like maybe that was the original idea for the dungeon, but then they're just kind of like, nah, let's just go with this bank thing. A bit easier than trying to
You're one of
combine
us
it with,
now,
like,
so of course you gotta help us.
fly
We're in trouble if you don't
imagery.
teach us, you know?
I don't know. Kaneshiro's palace apparently represents gluttony and not greed. Yeah, that was what we saw actually at the very start of the episode, where like the crystal was the crystal, the like remnant of gluttony, and it's just like, okay, whatever. These are two greed characters now that are not the greed characters.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe the Persona writers, big surprise, didn't think this out too well. I mean, he was also like hugging money. If he's not the greed guy, well, whatever, just let it go.
The orders is saving up all that money so he can buy all the food he wants all the time.
I mean, I know I'm the real gluttony character.
You're a glutton for punishment.
And also a regular glutton.
Oh yeah.
The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
I'm human hedonism bot from Futurama.
Ooh, yes.
Bring me the chocolate syrup to lather all over my body.
That's such a good.
It's
like,
me,
2
Mario.
seconds there. Yeah. It's me, Mario.
We can tell her about it, right? Actually, tell yourself.
What do we got here?
That's terrible.
Does Waluigi ever talk?
Makoto referring to Persona 5.
Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though.
Yeah, Shido really fucked
just
me
something we
over.
can't
If only
ever
I
put
didn't
up
have
with.
convenient amnesia,
That's
we
why
could
we
just
all
target
became
him
phantom
immediately.
thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
It's me, Mario. Please spread chocolate syrup all over my mushroom. Wahoo!
So did Lonely Cracker, weren't you the one who was saying, hey, I wasn't horny in this stream, and now you're just saying a bunch of horny things over and over again?
Time to take a piece.
By the way, Makoto, ain't there
On the
someone you can't
beach.
forgive either? Like a heart
Hey,
you
Makoto,
want
ain't that something you can't forgive? No, never mind. That's
That's the secret.
like a heart, you cannot change.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
Yeah,
I'm
who
done
do you wanna
denying
show?
my true self.
have
I
any
am the
preference
shadow,
setting for the
the
exams?
true self.
Not really.
You always wanted to see Mario engaging in water sports. No, that's not true. And then it transforms into a gigantic one of those statues that like pees into a fountain. This is a Persona 4 reference. Don't worry.
Okay,
It's fine if I leave then?
I won't. I've completely
No,
forgotten
I'm
about it.
just joking.
Good. I don't want anybody to remember about it.
What was this term?
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though.
Agoraphobia. It's always
We always know
agoraphobia
it's
for me.
agoraphobia.
Leave
Claustrophobia is
vocabulary
easy to
alone
remember
since
because it
it's
sounds like
easy.
closing.
I
Yep.
suck at proper grammar, though.
Triskelephobia is very easy to remember because it's 13. Got the try in it.
It's true.
If we
It's
study
true
English, it's
sedectophobia.
not like I'm gonna use it
Oh,
in the
okay. I'm
future.
sorry. Whatever. Colorophobia is clowns because it has color in it.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
But I'm speaking English.
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
Reminds me of Kanji. Ah, yes, big
Impossible. I
water
can't
sports
memorize all
fetishist.
these formulas.
That was his entire
Good way
dungeon,
of cheating.
taking place in the gigantic bathroom.
Oh yeah, and do you know what mellophobia is?
No, fear of being
Why
mellow.
don't we take a break?
No, that's actually it's Talking Heads' fear of
And that was
music.
the follow-up report on the suspect
of course.
Kaneshiro.
Okay.
Now, Akechi-san. This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
He's a suspect?
Considering how a calling card was scattered
yeah?
about,
I
I
don't
believe there's
know.
no mistaking that.
Okay, first off, pronophobia would not be a fear of big mommy big milky mommies. Wait, that's not how you usually say that. It would be like I don't know, something about mammophobia or something like that.
The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity.
Didn't really
of
tamper
any
with it at
confession.
all. We just kind of told him to shape up his fucking act.
Yeah.
So then by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
Trust me when I say that these crimes absolutely do exist, considering that we were the subject of them.
Deny the possibility.
Yeah, and so they just don't investigate it at all. Like, is that what happens? Like, what are they?
There's no doubt
What are
that
they
the
doing?
Phantom
Like,
Thieves are
so it's
exposing
just
hidden injustices in
like
they
there
society.
are
confess their crimes with specific victims, and then it's just like, oh, nobody just looks into it at all. They just
confess
assume
their
it's
crimes,
like-
then it's just like, yeah, they just get sent to jail immediately. Whatever.
However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
So in a way, they're
This
outlaws.
is so exhausting.
I mean, it's like, how do you classify the Phantom Thieves? Would they be outlaws? They're like, they're completely outside of anything judicial or what we
Yes.
could even
They're no
consider
different than the
judicial.
criminals they target.
Well,
This
it's one of
cannot be
those where it's like
overlooked.
they don't. Well, they're no different than the criminals they target. That's clearly fucking
I see.
wrong. Okay.
No,
That's-
yeah. Like I said, it's like the only evil people have palaces. Look, the game tries to keep going into the
I see. My ass. Why the hell are we being treated
yeah,
as the bad
he's trying to
guys?
go into like the ethics of this, but they don't really
Just let them say whatever
get
they
it.
want.
No.
More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right after all.
You, the judge, jury, and execution, whatever. Sexual
When I'm
pervert,
around
art
town,
thief,
I
also a
hear a lot
sexual
more people
pervert,
talking
and
about
mafia
us,
leader,
too.
also a sexual pervert.
Mhm.
And the forms.
Oh wait, I thought you
were
were explaining our group. You're talking about the Phantom Thieves.
Why?
Just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the start, anyways.
There's always a
Yeah,
bigger
you
thing.
guys are fucking
Maybe
terrible
best
at
if we
it, and
start
instead you
thinking
get
about
constantly. By the way, I'm thinking about it right now. The whole Medjed thing. This is already. Let me go back to my Persona predictions right now. A group is once again incompetent in a baffling way that means they have to target the person to save themselves.
Yeah. Also, I want to point out
They are
that
going to be extorted once again.
In this case, there was not a cliche, but just a
I bet
new
we'll find
bad
one in no
way.
time.
A bad
Wind's
thing is
blowing
that they
in our
had
direction
2
and
weeks
everything.
to prepare to go after somebody new,
I feel
and they
like
just
we won't
spent
lose
it
to
like
anything
just
right now.
fucking around doing social links.
We need to find the next big target, followed by nothing but saying variations of that over and over.
Mhm.
Right now what we're looking at for my Persona predictions, which somehow the Free Space Najima one didn't actually come true. That's surprising. Right now,
Also-
what we're currently looking at is 100% true rumors online or at school, grouped with some sort of preliminary investigation that gives a vague idea of what's happening, but nothing concrete. In other words, we won't be able to, in a single investigation, like accomplish anything. But we'll at least like get a vague idea of what Medjed is.
Yeah, they did subvert the trope by not giving you the exact.
The exact
of who
person
they-
and what they look like and what their crime is.
Mhm. Yeah, so that's
reminds me,
interesting.
the celebration
I guess.
party. Won't we
Maybe
get
it's
to
not
do it after
interesting, just
exams?
different.
We know this time the villains come to them. That's literally how it's worked every time, though.
Mhm. Yeah.
They've never gone to the villains. They've only ever had the villains come to them.
Mhm. I mean, we know that now the villain is going to go after them.
I believe so.
Oh
Where
boy,
should
oh
we
boy,
go?
oh boy, oh boy, oh
Feel
boy.
like I'll study better.
Phantom
if I got
Thieves,
something
misguided
to
assholes with
focus on.
cosmic powers. Yeah, you'd think they'd be more afraid of like the sort of things they could do, but they aren't.
The last one
We've
was
talked
a
about this
buffet at
before
a
again.
hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
Yeah, that fucking hot pot.
Huh?
You forget about
A
that?
buffet.
That was like supposed to be a big bonding
Wonder.
experience. Yeah, and being sexually harassed. We got like a little while. We also have at least minimum 3 times of the Phantom Thieves being harassed, just regularly,
Yeah,
not
it's that
sexually.
season, huh?
It's more like coincidence they found the villain. No, for no reason, Kamoshida was explicitly targeting main character. I guess it's because, he was worried about the reputation of the school or something. But it's like, it was to an absolutely wacky degree. More like coincidence they found the villains. It's like, the thing with that is in the second one they had like 3 separate connections to Madarame. I guess you could kind of count it as coincidence, but it's like 3 separate things that pointed them in that direction. eventually culminating in Nakanohara just telling them to go after it. And then, of course, in the third one, Makoto dragged them into it because they're idiots.
That sounds good to me.
It's either way, it's nothing that the Phantom Thieves actually did. It's just because they don't know how to write the characters having any sort of agency. Things just fucking happen to them.
I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Madarame. The whole thing was that it's just like, yeah, first off we got Nakanohara telling them, hey, go after Madarame. And then separately, Yusuke came up to them and tried to grab Anne. And then, even separately from that, there was a post on the Phantom Thieves message board about Madarame, and they couldn't figure out if Madarame was Madarame because, again, like I said, it has to be an arbitrary amount of time before they can actually make connections, and they constantly regress in knowledge over and over.
Yeah. I hope we're not going to get that even worse because they haven't even told us who it is. Like, they're just going to...
I mean, that also did happen in the previous arc where it's like, hey, we got to go find a mafia member. Hey, that guy was definitely a mafia member. Should we follow him? Nah. Nah, forget about it. Let's go talk to that one person instead.
I think we're nearing the end of this today.
I guess. Like, we're still not quite into... whatever. Let's just pick it up from here with Japanese later. I still want to go a little bit farther. Hey, it's Futaba. Okay, so I guess Medjet is Futaba. There you go.
Okay.
Study comes first.
Well, finally, this is supposed to be the best girl in the game, so it's like, it's good that we finally see her get introduced. All right, well, I guess now we know exactly who it is. But again, that is kind of because the promotional art has her featured in everything. All right, well, hey, okay. This 100. Let me take a look at my Persona predictions. 100% true rumors online or at school. I know this is not for the current. It's fine. I know this is not for the current thing, but it's just like, whatever.
Yeah. She's at the school. Yep. Oh, I said that before that.
Okay, yeah, this is just another one of the Mishi missions. Mission Muzz. Well, it definitely has. We should probably go do that eventually. Whatever, eventually. In the meantime, I don't know. Do we actually have, like, can I leave? I can? Can we leave? Well, here, can I go and make some curry right now, perhaps?
Hey!
Because I like... it restores SP for the entire party. This is, like, 100% worth it.
Make sure you close up.
The Mission Muzz, yes. Mission Muzz.
The Misha missions and the Misha.
Let me explain.
And the missions.
Okay, come on now. I feel like this sort of trivia is a little bit... not quite as good as the coffee ones.
That is true, though. Grated fruit is really good for... you know what? Pineapples, tomatoes, cherries.
Tomatoes and their big fat asses, yes.
Grapes. You can put all that shit in curry. Especially Thai curry. Apples are basically sweet potatoes.
I mean, it's true. They got a lot of fiber, but they're also even sweeter than that normally. God, I could go for some curry right now.
Yeah, curry's great. I know how to cook it.
Yes.
That's some good animation. Doc has brought it back. What? Sorry, you talking about your big tomato asses? Collectively?
Yeah. Vegetarian curry is so fucking good. Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the best vegetarian foods you can get.
Like, that's...
Whether it's Indian,
like
African,
straight up...
or Southeast Asian. Or Japanese, for that matter.
Sweet potato just by itself, curry is very good. Really go for that right now. I mean, just overall, it's like it's got a lot of good spice in it, as well as being served over rice. Is just that's a good grain base, basically. also go
curry
for like a
over rice.
waffle. I had one of those recently in that. Well, I had one of those. You know what I
You had
mean.
what?
Tofu curry, I don't think I've ever had.
Really?
I would
Huh.
prefer fried tofu, if anything.
That
Don't
makes
say
sense,
yes.
For me, I think tofu goes really well in curry. I'm
sure it
surprised
probably
you-
would. I mean, it's like I said, it's the sauce is what gives it the
How are you doing?
spice.
Uh-huh.
I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves.
So,
would
like,
suppress
tofu
a
doesn't
man
have
that
to
even
do
the
heavy
police
lifting
had
by
trouble
itself.
with.
Yeah.
The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them.
He's such an asshole. Oh, now I look stupid. This is the worst thing for me.
All the interviews these days
Since I
ask me about
previously
that.
denounced them, I love that. Just, yeah.
Still,
I mean,
can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice?
Oh,
with
they
just
can't.
this
Not,
example?
either they kill people or they're on the side of justice. There's no in between.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally
I was
one or the
originally
other.
Investigating the mental shutdown incidents.
Or causing them. Da-da.
People change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes.
Oh yeah, falafel with
Don't
some
you
veggies.
think
That
it's
sounds
similar
good.
to the change of heart
Yeah.
the Phantom Thieves are
Did
doing?
that pretty recently.
Now that I think about it,
Like
their actions mirror the
just like
mental
with the
shutdown
works. It
cases
was great.
with the rate
Ooh.
of victims.
Okay, she's a true
It's
redditor. Yeah,
impossible
he
not to
needs
see a
that karma,
connection there.
dude.
Sorry, I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
I kill for the sake of justice. You could. I mean, let's be honest. It's just like that's probably what Goro is doing with the whole mental shutdown nonsense.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so that's you're thinking that Goro is doing the mental shutdowns parallel to the Phantom Thieves doing the changes of heart.
Or somebody else. I mean, Goro's the only person that we know that knows about the metaverse aside from the main characters.
Yeah, it'd make the most sense.
Oh, wow, look at this. Nothing happened after worrying about it so much. Bad. Bruh. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
Okay, let's get started.
You know, I've never actually talked to Maruki for a very long time. I really should probably check in with him. That's an entire social link that is probably going to be better than others because I like his whole character. But, yeah. Says you.
How about
I'll show you how much I can learn in a short amount of time. Task me about learning kanji for Japanese. What is long-term memory? Big think.
Okay.
It did say less than 6 facts, so I should remember something you don't have, Morgana. Something nobody has in this game.
Infinite.
Infinite.
Mm-hmm.
What does infinite mean? Big think again. Yeah, I know. Look, we can just talk about fucking Persona every single day, but it's like, boy, this is really an encapsulation of the entire thing, isn't it?
This is it.
Yeah.
That's right.
You'll never be done with this. You'll have to be playing this forever.
HowLongToBeat.com says infinite. And for completionists, it's even more infinite. I just ordered curry because you're cruel and I got hungry. Yeah,
for
make
you.
sure you got it with extra
Enjoy-
tomato butt.
Enjoy your curry. I
Enjoy
know
your
you're
curry
more
butt.
experienced because you're just more openly hostile and confrontational to the audience. You're like, fuck you, yeah, enjoy your tomato ass curry.
Yeah, well, that's how you make it on Twitch, baby. It's like Don Rickles. They love the abuse.
Yeah.
Now enjoy your tomato ass. Enjoy
That's-
your curry ass. Have fun with that. Big wheeze.
I'm just like, the falafel, that sounds good. And you're like, no, kill.
Shove it up your ass. Anyway, thanks for subbing. Shove it right up your dick hole. Very impressive, Ryuji. Now get back to studying. Can I say both?
That sounds
Now
good.
say it in Duke Nukem voice. Shove it up your ass. Blow it out your ass.
Hey, are you listening?
Am I actually going to be able to do it this time?
Yeah, I hear Curry. Curry really does sound good.
There we go. How to make it on Twitch, you add ass to the end of every sentence. Shove that ass into your sentence up your ass. Came here to chew ass and kick ass, and I'm all out of ass.
Hey!
So I guess I'm just going home. Are there any games with a similar concept to P5 where you can do straight up evil or morally gray things? Yeah, definitely. Like Shadowrun games that came out recently, from what I remember, have a pretty big component that allows you to do actually evil things. Is throwing things at students normal? It is in this universe.
Hey.
Absolutely. Yeah. I gotta go talk to him as well, Makoto. I know. It's true. It's true.
Excuse me.
All right. Well, here, let's end this stream after doing the tests. Just because that's not gonna be very fun for an episode. It's like that's kind of a sucky part, but it's just like, yeah.
Senpai.
What are the tests?
What a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too?
A very ironic mural in the background.
Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you.
Yeah. What do you got?
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
No, just tell me right now. Goro.
And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the
you know him? Boy, it's like
right?
when they introduce a new character, it's like, oh, what's up?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
No, I haven't.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you knew her as well.
I mean, we all figured that out from the last.
We made a deal. I'd eat her gamer girl condoms, and she would teach me how to like tumble. Kasumi seems rather sweet. Well, not after what I just said.
A deal, you say? Huh. That's quite an interesting relationship you two have. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right. I was just about to share some exciting news.
Yes, she's teaching me how to Tumblr.
It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before.
Yeah, you're training for it. I remember that.
To be our club representative.
Hey, congratulations, but only one. Oh, well, there you go.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious?
No, there's only one prestigious team, and that was the volleyball team. And then Kamashita got arrested.
And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as
It's
well.
7:13. We just had to last until 7:13.
I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
Yeah, I'm all very happy. Can we please just get the tests? I just want to get the tests. Come on. Look, it's been like almost 2.5 hours here. We're so close.
Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Look, this is not even terrible dialogue. It's just we've been doing it for so long.
Lead the way.
God, the socializing is dreadful. It's reasonable. It's not the worst. They're not just talking about the same goddamn thing over and over.
I gotta say
prevent
that
my
was
body
like
from getting too cold, since the meat's
that's
coming
what it's
up rather
like when
soon.
people want to socialize. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to this cafe. I really like that. It's like, I just want to go to sleep all day.
But you're just like, usually you don't include this part in a novel or a movie.
Uh-huh.
I see.
Usually.
You make sure
But
you're
we're talking
covering all
about
your
Persona
bases.
5, where you got to include everything.
Mhm.
Again, we're
You're so
talking
good at
about the
covering the
drinks, and
bases,
it's
you're
like,
more like a
again,
baseball player.
realistic, but not something that... Imagine if socializing worked in real life. Yeah. Can you imagine socializing with people?
Cool you off,
I-
even when hot, so I
can't.
try
I
to
have
avoid
real
that
trouble with
too.
it.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, the only socializing I
image
do
that
is when
you
I'm gonna
enjoy
go,
sweet things, Akechi-san.
you know, go out with a
Is
girl
that
who doesn't
untrue?
exist, or go on a talk show.
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
You know, go into a family club.
Kissing my tulpa goodnight.
I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just
What's
the
a
other
tulpa?
day.
Like an imaginary friend that you date.
Oh, okay. I was
It's all
just making
part
a
of a
joke
marketing
reference, but
strategy.
yeah.
That sort of
Joker,
stunt is an
baby.
easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
No, not the tulpa. I like the one in X-Files that was made out of trash. that was the monster of the week that time.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
God forbid you have people in real life that you enjoy spending time with. I don't.
I've been wondering, how do you two
Well,
know each
what
other?
with this pandemic?
Oh yeah, I mean, how
social
could you
studies
even?
class
It's
visited the set of a
impossible.
TV show I appeared on.
Oh, hey, Dak, you're getting some flat sweat on the mic. I mean, I know I'm not in the same room
Oh,
as you.
yeah, so loud that you can actually hear it
That's
dripping
right.
on there.
Second years got to go to a
It's
TV
just like
station.
Dixon.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
Anyway, this is a
I
lot
can
of
definitely
very
see
interesting
that.
stuff right now.
Senpai's take
Again,
on
it's
things
not the
often helps
worst.
me
It's
as
just we've
well.
been recording for 2 hours.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san.
I do
It's
want to
got
make
kind
it
of a-
clear that it's just like this is not an indictment of the game, unlike usual.
Yes, like you just said.
Just
his
wanna
way of
get the
thinking is
tests.
Intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a
Yes,
little game.
please. Let's do it more. I feel like I'm being held hostage
If I
by this
pose the same
conversation
question
right
to you
now.
that I first asked him.
Oh boy.
He's like, hey, well, let's get
Go
Sans
right ahead.
Undertale Kun in the
Hey, I know
conversation.
another restaurant that we might want to go to right now.
So,
Other one,
my question was,
other one.
what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
They're super cool. We love
Phantom
them.
Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes?
By the way, all the talk of people.
admit
Well, I don't know
that
about
the assistance
Yoshizawa
of
yet,
others
but it's
in
like all
need
these,
is a
all three of these people
truly
are going into
great
the fucking
act.
metaverse at some point.
But
No
I simply can't agree
tulpas,
with their
please.
methods.
I'm trying to do like social disease, but I don't.
No
Care
tulpas,
to explain why?
please.
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society
No
in the long
tulpas
run.
allowed.
How so?
Well, for example,
I
when
think the
someone's faced
Phantom
with a
Thieves are
problem
doing
to
good.
overcome,
They're helping people.
I believe they need
I
to do
mean,
it themselves.
yeah, but that's just because the villains are so one-dimensional garbo that it doesn't matter.
Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's
Like,
initiative to
it'd be
truly
funny
create
if you're just in
lasting
such a
change.
hurry to leave that you end up saying, "Oh, I
If
think that the
society
Phantom Thieves
relied
should be
upon a
executed if
safety
they're
net
ever
like
caught."
the Phantom Thieves.
That would
I
be
worry that
interesting.
people would
I mean,
start
there is
making
something
an
to be said
conscious
though,
effort.
just like relying on the Phantom Thieves to do everything by themselves, but they've caught 3 people. They've caught 3 people. They're not some sort of magical
Yeah,
magic
this isn't
bullet.
like-
And it's like the 3 people are the Shibuya Mafia boss, a gym teacher, and a famous artist.
Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population.
Look, if I'm your tulpa, make me look more handsome.
But I
Certainly
believe a
you have
society
that
where
ability.
everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
Oh, thank you, Shadow Foxy.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it.
Oh, I mean, that's the sort of pull yourself up by your bootstraps mentality that's stupid, but whatever.
quite an interesting take on the matter.
Considering how this game works and that it's like it has been literally impossible to actually change the world outside of supernatural intervention, it's like this is kind of like spitting in the face of that. The idea that it's like whatever. You know what? Whatever. Yeah, that was real fucking helpful.
You need to tell her to stick to sports.
It was quite inspiring for myself as
Yeah,
well.
don't. Yeah, sorry, J. Edgar Hoover. You should probably stick to tumbling.
Could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
Also, Doc, you're beautiful the way you are. Ah, damn it. This is what you consider beautiful.
If I'm away from home too late, my parents will
I
begin
should have
to worry.
known.
Right, then let's call it a day.
It's like, no, don't you understand? This is intentional.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that was real fucking helpful. Why can't I get responses like that?
Well then, see you later.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
What is that?
You're beautiful. It's true.
You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see?
This is the most threatening rendition of the song I've ever heard.
You're everything I want.
Now it's just gone full on Meatloaf.
Ooh, ah. Okay.
You're everything I want. Ooh, ah.
Are you down with the sickness?
Gotta get up and get down with the beauty.
You got time right
Rounding deep in my sea of beautification.
You are beautiful.
Broken your beauty.
In every single way. But words can bring you down. Don't you bring me down tonight.
Don't you bring me down.
Don't bring me down. Whoop.
Friends used to say ooh ah 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 for laughs so much. I still do that. Do you think I'm growing past that?
Thanks.
Fine, you're kind of stinky and I don't like you all that much. Okay, fair enough. It is true. You know, part of the whole thing of not having to go to work is that I have stopped wearing deodorant for like weeks now.
Yeah.
I am probably relatively stinky.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as you take a shower every couple months.
What? No, I take a shower every day.
Well, you'd probably fine then.
Okay, well, cool. I trust you to tell me that I'm not stinky. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
well,
you, chat.
Meat-loving male student.
Stinky man plus must play pasta man 5. Stinky men play stinky game.
With the Phantom Thieves.
Me tune in. Doc, bring them pits over here and let me smell. Ah, okay, just for you though. I've been pretty sweaty lately, ooh woo. Oh, this is horrible. Can we just please end this already? Wait a second, if I'm in your tulpa, that means, not again. Oh, you're into this.
Quiet down.
Stink brain play stink game. There we go.
Also, with that business with Madarame. Huh. It's almost like there's a pattern here.
It's almost like I'm forced to talk about this by gunpoint. I don't even know what this is. Oh, right. Go on, of course. Boiled to death, you say? Probably missionary work.
No.
No. Yes. Hence the
Yeah, I could have looked it up for you.
Existence in the game here. Torny has taken a strange turn, y'all fucking say.
Is there like, is it important to get these questions right?
No, it's just for a little bit of extra knowledge points, but it's like, you know. Where's the damn trailer? As soon as we're done, I will actually do it.
Yep.
Because it's like, it should be tomorrow. Like, and then we're gonna be, oh my god.
It's open.
Fuck me.
Welcome.
Now we gotta go through this whole long therapy session the day before a test, by the way.
Whoops, my hand slipped.
Wow.
Oh, I can't find the button.
Well, man, you
oh,
gotta,
it's right here. Here we go.
You gotta crawl on the floor. You gotta make sure you.
Yeah. I mean, it was like it was sorry about that, guys. I know we were all very interested in what that scene was going to be about, but yeah, guys, I guess we'll never know. Anyway, you can pause on YouTube. If you use period and comma, you can advance forward 1 frame.
It's really hard to study in one of those like cubicles that's right next to a wall.
Yeah, very claustrophobic.
Yeah. Just feels like, oh, this is a really poorly designed space. I don't really feel I don't feel like studying.
Yep, everybody shut up. We're just going to do a bunch of studying right now, and we're going to finish this up here. Well, here, think of it like this. We have now covered like 20 episodes of the series just by doing over the course of this weekend. Whoa, wow, whoa, what just happened again? And then I pressed X accidentally. No, I keep doing it. I'm like drunk or something. I don't know, whatever.
It'd be funny if the writers chose to use this as an opportunity. Like, you just missed the
help me
scene
out here. Well, okay, it needs to add up to 128. Or
it's got to add up to 180.
180,
so it's
yes,
gonna
thank
be
you. I don't know why I said 128.
So it's going to be 64. 64.
Ooh, we can do this.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, this one should be... Yeah, it was, yeah, the strategist. Barbarians' heads. To offer them instead of the heads, yeah.
Yep.
Quick, find your glasses before the whole game's gone. Oh no, what a terrible result that would be. Anyway. When will this end? We're not even halfway through the game, by the way. I do want to make that absolutely clear.
Now everyone.
We're getting very close to being halfway through the game. Oh yeah, remember this? This was nature's many attempts at creating a crab, and me being all like, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, do you remember what the crab was that they were talking about?
No.
Oh, I don't either.
I think it might have been the red king crab.
Let me just check quick.
I already said, so it doesn't matter. I think this caused confusion.
Ooh, we can do this.
How many hours have you played this game? It's been over the course of 2 games, and of course that doesn't include like the transcription, and God, there's so many things.
Hundreds of hours. We're talking many hundreds of hours.
Whatever.
Oh, it's fuck. I think it's
Ooh,
I think
we can do this.
Hey Nico, we're actually just about to be done with this one. More hours than DC? Maybe? Over the course of doing like all the transcriptions. Hard to say.
Why are you doing? You have to do exams on Saturday? That's odd.
But wait, have you never noticed that? It's like the school week is Monday to Saturday. Only Sunday is a day off.
Oh, I didn't know that.
My parents
That's
are
Japan,
kill
man.
Me. There was so
Oh.
much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything.
Languid.
Probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Yeah, and they have to already
you
be
mean
doing
like
very well.
Yoshizawa-san.
Oh no!
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting
Hey
perks
Maruki,
like
you
that.
hearing this shit?
Hey there. Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right?
It sure was.
Say, would you happen to have some free...
Let's
there's
just fucking
some-
do it, dude. Whatever. We're at the
Thanks.
home stretch
I
here.
know you're
And doing this right now means that
It
it's
sure
less
has
that we gotta
heated
do
up now
later.
that the rainy season's
Mhm.
passed.
Yeah.
I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month.
Once again, it's like real conversations.
As I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
Why teachers use sandals? He's a cool teacher. Do you need counseling?
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate.
Doc, your hand should slip again. Oh no! I got a bright
And I want to hear your
bright. I got a tight grip on it this time.
Okay, here goes. Oh.
Nothing
this
here is
all
important.
hypothetical,
Yeah,
mind
that's
you,
true.
but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of
We're talking about
special treatment,
Yoshizawa.
so-
Let's go. No, I'm gonna fucking kill Yoshizawa.
You're saying their expectations.
Yes, that's we've already seen this.
You always think
Mhm.
I have to help. This
Yep.
world
Being
really is a cow swat. Just a bit of influence from their peers can easily
overly
mess with their
sympathetic, leading to lying to people to spare their feelings, etc. Yeah, we know.
Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help
Yoshizawa,
but grasp
she's
limitations
the
of therapy as a
gymnast
profession.
one.
Yeah, that's the red hair girl.
Okay.
This may not be. Look, I don't want to tell you. Reality's unfair, baby. In fact, it's actually like very specifically designed to be unfair, considering the
reality from a
dumb
rational
garbage that
point
you
of
have to
view.
go through on a daily basis in this game.
No, it could actually be that you understand reality's unfairness, yet you're willing to stand up to it.
Doc, do you know about the metaverse?
That may be the reason you're at this academy now.
No, it's the glamour.
didn't
We
mean
talked
to
about
get
this
all
again. It's the
analytical.
glamour.
What I meant was,
It's always the
if we
glamour.
want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Yeah, we're gonna have the Phantom Thieves steal a bunch of hearts. This is the way that we're gonna fix it. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment.
Oh, if only some entrapped teenagers would steal the hearts of villains. That would be able to fix the entirety of society.
This is just
Are you doing? What kind of voice
what
is
if
this?
we got the
I don't
Phantom
know.
Thieves to change our hearts?
It kind of sounds like you're fucking up like a Boston accent. You're going like a Kennedy thing. The
Yeah, like
Phantom
these are
Thieves-
Kennedy-ish,
so we won't
I guess.
lose to this unfair reality. It would
Doc,
ultimately
staff.
be for the positive.
It's mighty Boston. Is all I'll say.
Oh, shut up.
All right.
Shift their feelings so they won't lose. Is that really a change of heart? Yeah, the only way you can do a change of heart is by fucking stealing their
Well,
shit
I
in the
can't deny
metaverse.
that.
Mhm.
Plus, it's a bit different from changing our hearts, now that I think about it. Sorry, I was just thinking.
Yes,
out loud.
changing society's perception would be different than what.
I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work.
I mean, it's like this is a new character, so you can't actually change anything
Our
about how
conversation's
the
been very
plot line is
enlightening.
going to go,
Thank
but
you.
trying to kind of like cast doubt on what the deal
And enjoy your vacation.
with what these guys are trying to do is at least something, kind of interesting. I mean, of course, it's like I said,
Exams
it's
are
the
finally
idea that the
over.
Phantom Thieves are actually going to change anything
I'm
just
so
by
exhausted.
every few weeks capturing one. In the grand scheme of things, small-time criminal. It's like, yeah, what does it matter?
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
Also, I'm so
You
frustrated. Like,
must have been
why?
studying pretty hard if it kept you up at
Why are
night.
we having this conversation talking about how exhausted they are?
I was up playing video games.
What is this?
Slugging off is
Things just, we talked about this before. Things just kind of happen. In Persona, that's just how it is.
Ryuji, you shouldn't have been slacking off.
Escapism can mean.
Ryuji, this is what you always do. This is exactly what happened last time we had exams. This is
Also,
basically
I
the
know
same
that- I know that
conversation as
feeling.
what happened last time we had exams.
Also, I know that feeling of cleaning your room instead of studying. That's actually a real thing.
Well, yeah, of course.
Real important is
I mean, as somebody that has done a lot of studying just with this series alone.
Isn't it amazing?
Uh-huh.
Kind of feels like our time's finally here.
I've even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose.
Oh, let me take a look here real quick. We need to find the next big target, followed by doing nothing except for saying variations of that over and over.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up. The most important thing now is
All
our
right.
celebration.
Yeah, okay,
I hope you
okay.
guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah?
Yeah, cool.
We sure are on top
Glad to
of
hear
these
that
kinds
we're
of
having
things.
specific times here just so you can eke out a couple more fucking seconds of dialogue, right?
You're just like a corgi. He just goes around and is like...
Oh,
No,
Christ, please!
What?
It's more cutscenes! Free me! Finally! No, shut up. Okay, we're done. We're done. Good night, everybody. Fuck this.